the dawn is breaking bright. From the shadows we sail through the endless night. Hand to hand we pull the line so tight. Together we rise in the morning light. Oh, a rising tide lifts all ships we lads, with joy in our hearts and the wind at our backs. We're building something great, no turning back. Rising tide, we're on the attack. Dedication strong as the oceans roar. Progress calls us to the distant shore. Never surrender, we push evermore. Into the sunrise, what we're fighting for. Oh, a rising tide lifts all ships we land, with joy in our hearts and the wind at our backs. We're building something great, no turning back. Rising tide, we're on the attack. By God, we'll have our memes again, laughing free under the sun's warm grin, helping each other, kin to kin. This is our time, and we're gonna win. Oh, rising tide lifts all ships we land, with joy in our hearts and the wind at our backs. We're building something great, no turning back. Rising tide, we're on the attack. Taking it back from the stormy sea, forward we march, wild and free. A bright future gleams for you and me. Glorious days, our victory. Oh, a rising tide lifts all ships we lads, with joy in our hearts and the wind at our backs. We're building something great, no turning back. Rising tide, we win at last. Below me, hearties, the dawn is breaking bright. From the shadows we sail through the endless night. Hand to hand we pull the line so tight. Together we rise in the morning light. Oh, a rising tide lifts all ships we lads, with joy in our hearts and the wind at our backs. We're building something great, no turning back. Rising tide, we're on the attack.
Ahoy everybody, how's it going? Hopefully everyone is doing well. Look at that, I did it. I managed to hit start streaming. Look at me, go live. Oh shit, I'm not live on Rumble. My Rumble didn't work. Let me go. Glad I noticed that though. Give me one sec. I hit go live twice. Look at me go. Look at me go. Hey Glasspool, how's it going? Let's see, are we live now? Going? We are indeed live, cool. How's everyone doing? Alrighty. I'm a little all over the place, but we'll do some streaming. We'll do some streaming. That looks like a good place to start. It's going live twice. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Alrighty. Hey Renegade, I'm doing all right. Hashing 15 hours dashing. I don't know what that means. Dashing what? Yeah, I don't know. I kind of go back and forth. I'm doing better, but also like I kind of, as you can tell, because I didn't stream in a week, I got kind of like out of the pattern too. Been a crazy day for news. Yeah, just the shooting or something else too. I saw the shooting. Oh, door dashing maybe. Yeah. DoorDash driver. Damn, 15 hours, man. That's hardcore. Um, Shooting or something else. And yeah, I hadn't even thought we could talk news too, but I don't know. I don't know if there's much to talk about yet. We'll probably react to some other people talking about it tomorrow or something like that. Yeah. Anyway, um, not talking about the FedEx. What? There's a FedEx driver too? California teacher. Imagine my shock. Yeah, I saw that. I saw that. Amazing. What's with the FedEx driver though? What did Rudy do? Uh, all right. Anyway, yeah, let's go ahead as usual. Warm up with a little bit of yapping, then we'll see what music we have to go through. Again, I'm kind of a little scattered. I want to touch on some of those positivity debates and stuff too, but I'm not sure if we'll be in the mood for that now. Ooh, you know what? We can check that out probably too. Hey Eva, how's it going? But we got a couple things to check out. I should have tagged people so they know that I'll be reacting to stuff, but is what it is. Okay, just one sec. What we got here? Whoops. Alrighty. Hey Paladin, how's it going? Always remember first and foremost to take care of yourself, man. Yeah, I'm trying. Again, but like streaming is absolutely a passion, and it was not the problem. Like I said, like there were some people worried that like I was stressing myself out or something. Like this was an existing pattern. I've you know, I hate the phrase like struggled with depression or something like that. I don't know the best way to put it, but I have had trouble maintaining a positive mood for years. So yeah, it has nothing to do with streaming. Streaming honestly is one of the better things that has happened in a while. So yeah, no, it's nothing to do with streaming, and I need to get back into it, and I want to. I'm glad I've been doing the AI generation stuff too. That has been fun. Like that, it's always been one of my problems, and we don't have to talk about this long. I know people probably aren't super interested in trauma dumping or anything like that, but like part of my depression and inability to kind of maintain a stable mood has also been a inability to engage in and be interested in things for long periods of time. So I'm always grateful when there is something that I'm passionate about that I can throw myself into. So I'm glad that I am having a lot of fun with the AI stuff as well. Hey, thank you for again. It's amazing. I did not know I was monetized over on Rumble. Thank you for the dollar there, Hashin. I am doubly a professional streamer now. Let's go. Have something similar. You got these periods of deep spirals that take a bit to get out of. Yes. Um, it's I don't know. I do think it's not like a unique thing. I think a lot of people have it, and I think part of it is just kind of the culture we're in. There's not a whole lot of places to find purpose in a lot of people's lives. That's definitely how it's been for me. Also, I guess we're just talking about this a little bit. I don't know if this will interest people or whatever, but since we're on the topic, like when I was thinking about why I was kind of where I was, um, hey Solence, we were actually just talking a little bit about depressing shit and how I've been and stuff. I'm on the up. I'm not trying to like drag the mood down or anything. I am doing better than I was. It did help to talk about it. Everyone was super supportive. I really appreciate it. It again just made me appreciate how great the community is to me and to each other and just in general. Like it's a excellent community. Um, hey Mango, by the way. But yeah, so what just when I was thinking about like why I was struggling with where I was and why my mood was so shit, um, and why I was like going back into these bad patterns and stuff. One thing I did realize. Hey there, Norse Hawk. We're not usually this depressing, but glad you could stop by. Hope to see you again. And I understand that you can't stay long. But yeah, people asked how I was, so we're talking about some of the things that have been affecting me. But yeah, hey, Red Letters over on Rumble. I keep wanting to call it Kick over on Rumble. Thank you for the follow. And that's Scarlet Paladin as well, I believe. Um, But yeah, so yeah, while I was just thinking about what was affecting me, you just bury yourself in work, that and war games involving stompy mechs. Nice. Yeah, what's really been helping for me, aside from just deciding to address the issue, which I finally did by talking about it. So yeah, I've done a couple things that have helped. I have addressed the issue, talked about it, confronted it mentally on my own, and then the support from others has helped as well a ton. And then the other thing was I just realized I was spiraling a bit, and as part of trying to get back on the right track, I've been running daily, which has been helpful. Like you just have to go out there and move sometimes. Uh, hey Penny, thank you. That's yeah. And again, I wasn't even planning to talk about this. Renegade asked, and again, it does help getting it out there. So that and lots of whiskey. I am actually cutting drastically down on alcohol. I like alcohol. I will go back to it. But it's when you suffer from depression, it's kind of retarded to take a lot of depressants. Like, uh, it is a coping mechanism. I'm not an alcoholic because I can stop. I know that's what alcoholics say too, but I can stop anytime. But no, I often do, like throughout the year I will take dry months and stuff. So I will stop for months at a time, with not with the intent to permanently stop or anything, because then it sounds like I've failed. But yeah, I will stop intentionally for like a set amount of time, month or Lent or something like that. Like, so there will be months out of the year where I'm not drinking anything at all. But yeah, so anyway, it's retarded to all things in moderation. Yeah. So you just called you retarded? Uh, I mean, are you? I don't know. I would say, um, don't do what I've done and drink a lot while your mood is not great, because it makes it harder to climb out. So if you want to say that, if you want to say that's you being retarded, sure. But no, stop being retarded. Drink less. Did you hear some cats going mental? That's my demon cat. Um, but yeah, so anyway, what were we saying? Demon is vocal tonight. Yes. Um, just I think what I was getting at is just that when I was thinking about why things were where they were for me, like I realized I had some stuff that had affected me more from childhood than I realized. Like some of my best friends stole from me or disappeared or something like that. Like it's just childhood stuff. Like but you're so young, it affects you more than you realize sometimes. So yeah, it was little stuff. It wasn't a big deal really in the grander scheme of things, but because I was young, those betrayals really did stick with me more than I realized. And yeah, so I think that is part of my issue with connecting to people too, is I do have trust issues. I've been betrayed a lot over the years. Mm. Stuff can leave an impression. Yeah. Yep. But yeah, so in that respect, it's good that I was like thinking about these things, because it did give me more insight onto my own, like where I am as well. Um, and again, it was really great to see the community come out, and some other people have been going through some things too. That always comes out when these things happen. So like, I don't know, hopefully talking about it helped some other people too. You had two DSs stolen as a kid yourself? Damn. Yeah, I had some like video games and collectibles and money and stuff stolen. Like multiple of my friends stole from me when I was quite young. That stuff really hurts. You don't need to trust if you're uncomfortable. But I do a little bit. Kodiak situation is insane. I've seen a little bit about it. I've been out of a lot of stuff though. But yeah, I've heard some of it. It does seem a little crazy. Hey Arkham, how's it going? Alrighty. Yeah, I think $800 in anime. What 800? What about $800 in anime? Always here, brother. Thank you, Kura. I appreciate it. People do indeed suck. Hey, enter 2 credits. Oh yeah. Yeah, and it again, it's what they say about betrayal. It's like it's betrayal always comes from the people who you don't want it to come from. Like your enemies can't betray you; they're your enemies. Like you know they suck. And then so yeah, it's when your friends stab you in the back that things get real. Um, you try to avoid talking about your demons. That shit is way too heavy to talk to people about. I would suggest find some people to talk to about it, though. You can't, like, as I've learned myself through this, it really does help. But yeah, so hopefully you can find someone, and I mean, I will listen if you need as well. Everyone's been so good to me, and I like helping people too. So yeah, if you do need to talk, feel free to let me know. Let's see. Oh, a bunch of your anime was stolen as a kid? That's rough. Damn. Oh, within the past few years. I guess everyone's been getting screwed over. Can someone catch you up on what we're talking about? Just my mental state. Hey Brock, how's it going? I wasn't planning to talk about it, but it's been a while since I've streamed, and Renegades asked me how I was doing, so I just thought I'd address it a little bit. So we're talking about just kind of my mental state, everyone else's mental state, how the community has been great, all that sort of stuff. We are going to move on to some yapping here soon, but yeah, that's we kind of got off on that, and I'm fine. Like again, it is important to talk about it. So I wasn't planning to lay it all out on stream, but there we go. Unfortunately, the best you got to talk to is AI. That's not healthy use of AI, honestly. Not really. Again, reach out to someone. There's plenty of people in the community. This is why you create stuff? Yes, yes. Just been concerned, man. I appreciate it. Ooh, storage unit half emptied. At least, like, I assume that's not by friends, like, because we were talking about betrayal. At least, like, theft sucks, but like when it's coming from your friends, it double sucks because you also got betrayed. Moving company stole 2 aquariums and a bunch of boxes. That sucks. Always a laugh or vent session. Could tell something was up. Yeah, probably. Glad to see you're doing better. Thank you. Yeah. Again, it's a journey. All those same patterns will stick with me, and it'll have to be something I fight. Like it's not like I'm better, but well, I'm doing better, but it's not like I'm cured or anything like that. These are things I will have to keep working to, and I'm still not even back up to 100%, much less back up to 100% and not gonna have those same issues before. So yeah, it's like I said, it's a journey, but I am moving in the correct direction, I believe. It's still gonna be hard. Like I said, I struggle with trying to keep momentum, trying to keep the positive energy, trying to keep just stable mood. Tend to get upset. I don't know, Solence. Like I said, if you do need to talk, reach out. AI Batman loves you. Yeah, again, probably not best. Thank you, Arbel. How's it going? Luckily, it was a random who stole from you. Yeah. People do care. Thank you. Thank you. Mental stuff is for a lifetime. Damn. Cured from mental stuff? That never happens. We learned how to deal with them. Yes. Only watch cheerful videos tonight. uh, I mean, the stupidity is like it amuses me. It's not going to depress me looking at all these quangos or anything like that. So we're gonna do the usual stuff. But yeah, and honestly, like if we do come across some more sad songs or anything, like that's fine too, because you can kind of empathize with them. Like that can help too. Um, I'm not ready to share. I'm not sure it'll ever go live, but I was kind of working on a fairly dark song. similar. I took inspiration from Iraqi and tried to give it a positive upswing on the end because I don't want just a depressing song. But yeah, I've got I've got a fairly depressing song in my Suno thing that I still need to do some work on. We'll see if anything ever comes out of that publicly. But yeah, there can be healing in the sad stuff too. Is my point. Don't watch anything from you or your songs sad of late. I'm sorry to hear that. You did recently make funny. Nice. Stay away from your stuff. Damn, guys. I'll have to check it out later. Have you made yourself a plushie with prompt of the day? I can bring that up. You relearn how to deal with. Oh, you know what? Before we go off, let's. I was talking about how I've been enjoying AI. Let me actually let me be self-indulgent here and show you some of my stuff. I've been going a little crazy. Can I just sort by media here? Um, yeah. Okay. Okay. Oh, I can't open up. Okay. All right. But yeah, I'll go through some of my AI stuff. There are a few songs from this group that you can only listen to one time to check them out. I know what you mean. Think about releasing the song for the project you was telling me about as a standalone thing. You drained of credits, damn. Just to be fair and prepare you. All right. But yeah, so anyway, let's go through some of my things. So here was my plushie result for the Eva prompt. I thought it turned out pretty good. It's good. I managed to capture 7. I wanted 8. There was one more there missing. Um but yeah, here's my plushie one. And the reason for these people is this is who we thank you. This is who we collabed with earlier too. Which brings me to um one of my all-time favorite pieces of art that I have done just because of complexity. Oh, okay, that was YouTube. I want just the image. It's hard to tell. That must be this one. Open. Nope. Okay, yeah. There we go. There we go. Hey Raven, how's it going? There we go. Look at that. Look at that detail, man. Eight people around a table. And it's all text. I mean, I genned up each reference image, so I did put them together as reference images, but all of these were built on my own too. So yeah, I wrote fucking essays here. Oh, but yeah, it came together so nicely. It came together so nicely. Classic game covers, yeah. Uh, uh and also obviously great prompt. I'm especially proud of Bloops here just because she has so much detail uh in the characters, and I managed to capture most of it. So yeah, this this just technically is one of my favorite gens I've done just because it gets so much right. Likes to add random white specks recently. Yeah. I kind of like the effect sometimes, but you can't you sometimes have to go back over and fix it or something. I've seen other people talking about it and it seemed to be what I was experiencing too. Is it's from if your style prompts conflict with each other, it gets really noisy. So you can try simplifying your style prompt. Like GPT is currently not liking super complex style prompts. So something that might have been working in Grok, although not producing as good results, will not be suitable for GPT unless you like that pointillism style or whatever it is that with the bunch of artifacty pixels and white stuff. So it's kind of a gen for style prompts. So kind of try to simplify it is what seems to be helping. That one is so far one of your favorites you've done. Thank you. Bloop is so fun to make. You love her character. Yeah, it's pretty fun. White stuff, yes. And since I see Mango here, I just recently did this one. which turned out pretty good. I'd had some trouble with Mango in the past GPT. I modified it somewhat, and GPT works with it a lot better. But yeah, so there's Mango there. Um, oh yeah, and Hashton, thank you for hanging out. Have a good shift. Have a good sleep if that's where you're going. Yeah. So you can go back over the weirded GPT ones and ask it to clean it up, like make it cleaner and more vibrant or whatever. I forget the exact prompt that I was using, but yeah, just go back over and try to sort it out. But it is pretty weird. Maybe 6 lines for the style. Your whole prompts or the style prompts? Handmade, that goes hard. Yeah, pretty happy with that one. But yeah, again, I've been genning like crazy. Oh, let's look at a video. Is that this one? It's rough, but I like it as a proof of concept here. And you'll notice it starts out completely black and white. I do want to work on this a little bit more. No. This is a GPT image back through Grok. This is Grok. I did it in a few different ones. Clean up in different model AI. You can do it kind of wherever, but I've just been GPT has been pretty good. So, and it does high resolution images too. So I've just been doing cleanup in GPT. But yeah, so you'll notice it's not exactly the effect I want, but like the color is shifting and stuff like that. It's actually shifting with the gunshots, which is cool. Also, again, single gunshots, which can be kind of hard in Grok, so happy with that too. He's only using one gun, which I don't like, but so yeah, not perfect, but pretty fun. And then I did run that just out of curiosity. I ran that through Kling as well. Now that I have access to Kling. It's okay. And then I did do Seed Dance 2 as well. This one, I need to get better at prompting it. This one is not taking advantage of all the stuff here. It loses style consistency, but keeps overall cleanliness. Like, so yeah, it unfortunately loses the style, but then keeps everything super smooth too. So it's not the worst, but I just don't like it. It's not interesting, but it's so clean. It's very clean. It is kind of satisfying, but I find it boring. You like the slow mo better? Yeah. That was Grok actually. GPT used to make video, but then it got axed recently. Yeah, Sora. Your prompts. Faster one in three. Yeah. Helsing meets Reaper. Wait, what? Kling? Kling with a K. It's a model. I'm accessing it through OpenArt. Goes from leather to cloth in a. I Yeah, you're right. I knew the clothing had changed. I thought it was just losing style, but you're right. It totally changes what the coat even looks like. So yeah, his shirt becomes much crisper and cleaner, so he's losing style there. And then yeah, you're right. The coat becomes cloth instead of leather. Interesting. Whoops. Bullet time effect. Yeah, Kling 3.0. Yep. Stained glass looks legit. Um, let's see some of the earlier. Again, I've been genning a shit ton. Um, oh, that one's fun. I think this is where we started using other stuff. This was one of the first ones I got in GPT just as a test. Again, text only. I was just so impressed when I got this, and I'm like, okay, this is what we're using now. It just does such good work. Um, and then I reran some of my magical. Whoops, no, whatever is going on there. I reran some of my magical girl prompts through, to see, what we had. So yeah, there's magical girl wasabi and Reaper Eva. Someone complained that that wasn't magical girl enough, so I ran Eva back through as a more traditional, like the Sailor Moon kind of style there. So yeah, we got Magical Girl Eva there. Magical Leaflet, I'm mixed on that one. It's kind of cute, but it's not amazing. Another Wasabi one. I reran my Spec Ops one through. I really like that one. Oh no, I have a better one like this, but this was a Leaflet Miranda reference. Samurai Wasabi yesterday. Oh, nice. Yeah, I might have seen that. And I was messing around with Sky's prompt here. I never really got anything I really liked. Actually, I got one of mine I liked later on, but yeah. And then there's a Night Owl. Again, I like that I have the text. Uh, I like how I have the text prompt, so I can just run the same thing through different models and stuff. So yeah, this was the very similar to the existing model. Prompt I had, and then I ran that through GPT as well. And then there's the just white background version. Yes, GPT leans heavy on that. Leaflet intensified. Um, but yeah, and then again, GPT goes so fucking hard. No, again, text only. No reference. And I was this is all my own, but I was inspired. Like I wanted to capture some of the effects of Sky's prompt, so I wanted glint and shininess and everything. So yeah, I prompted for the shine there, and then we've got one where it's facing. So yeah, this is what I was using to play around with Sky's prompt. That was pretty fun, and we've got some videos there. I don't think they were amazing. I did one where she's firing. That's pretty cool. I think that looks pretty good. I reran my gravy prompt through there. It's good shit. Yeah, no, I was having a lot of fun with GPT, as you can tell here. We were going hard on it. So yeah, we got gravy there again. That one's fun. Then I've also been doing a good morning post every time. So we got the in various different styles or something, and you can put the text somewhere. Hey Chaos, how's it going? But yeah, so and we got the coffee beans and grinders and stuff. I like that. Um, Very fun. Some more wasabi stuff. I really like wasabi's model, so we play around with it a lot. But yeah, and there she is with the flaming katana. Stream background. Oh, yeah, something like that, or intro or something. I do want to like do a different intro video too, or something like that too. GPT was moderating a lot of your stuff, even wholesome ones. Yeah, I had it hit with a couple ones. Yeah, yep. No, that could be fun. Or yeah, ooh, I could do the same with instead of good morning, and I'd probably shift the scene a little bit too. But I could do like a be right back thing, all in one shot. That could be fun too. Um, this is simple, but one of my favorites as well. Just because I like the weirdest fucking cameo ever. I turned Roboticus into a car. I'm doing all right. Doing all right. But yeah, again, simple, but one of my favorites as well. Just because it's different. Uh, yeah, it's amazing what you can do with color schemes. Good morning one. That's a good idea too. Um, that was badass. But yeah, so it's got the yellow, it's got the blue, it's got the silver. It says Roboticus on the front, and it's got the glowing blue highlights there, like eyes. You assumed he was a transformer. Honestly, he is now. If he wasn't already, he is now. And this one I'm not super pleased with, but I wanted to give Null a shout out there too. This could be tuned up a little bit, but still looks pretty good. Fast Furious X Transformers crossover came early. Shh, shh, shh. I might do a shit post on something like that. We might have to shit post. And this one I'm super pleased with because this is a hard gen to do. This it got a little shiny, like you could tune this down, but this is such a hard gen to do. And again, text only. Could be a little better, but still very fun. And I'm happy with the result. And speaking of moderation, this was one of the ones that was getting super moderated, because her model is a little curvier. She's got the thick legs and the big tits. And I wasn't even asking specifically for big tits because I knew that would get fucking censored. Um, you try to get around it, chest or bust or something. It just doesn't like it. It didn't like the combination of curviness and skin tight outfit. So yeah, this one was really hard to even just get through the filters, much less get all the details right and stuff. Four limbs, yeah. I ran my Skybrows magical girl prompt modified. Tommy the bouncer. Yeah, I thought with the big arms that it would be a good fit. So yeah, she's bouncing there. Moderation kicking your ass right now. Yeah, it can be tough. But yeah, we got Sky there. GPT is super prudish. Again, like I tweeted about it in frustration. GPT makes it look like X is just spitting out X-rated. Grok is spitting out X-rated stuff by comparison. It's insane. And we've got Kitsuragi here. I really like the because you can see we did it with Sky too, but I really like the Helsing vibe. So but yeah, so I did that for Kitsuragi first, and then was like, wait, Sky already has the reflective glasses. We can do that there. But yeah, like you can see, I did so much genning. So yeah, this is the better leaflet version. This is GPT. Alex fucking good. Vampire bro, yep. Hey Jackal, you you got some crazy stuff out of GPT. It's so good. It's so good. But yeah, and these were some of my earlier uh attempts at that scene. This one, he lost his glasses, but I like the mix here of colored and non-colored. The reason I went back to the all black and white is because I wanted to see if I could bring color with those shots like we saw in the video. But yeah, I do like this effect, the mix where he's in monochrome there. Um yeah, and then kind of I started with long hair, but unfortunately it's less recognizably Sky, so I went to the shorter hair, but those look pretty dang cool too. Yeah, man, like that's sick. Girl in a naval uniform, lewd. Damn, Phildarian makes you blush every goddamn time. Uh, you have novel AI. They let you get gen anything, but it's anime only, which you are fine with. 90s anime elf boy in modern clothing. Yeah, it is kind of funny. I had to keep the shirt though. GPT is best for detail. Yeah. That one's okay. I went back and did some better gens. This one was getting a little funky, so I actually had to fix some. She had three legs at first here, but yeah, here we've got Julie. And then there was another good morning one we did. That was fun. I put me on a flying ship there. Whoops. No. Go back. But yeah, and then I did Julie in black here just because she had enough facial details. I'm like, that's still recognizable. Let's put her in a. I don't usually like to shift up colors, but I was like, let's just try it out. Put her in a black stealth suit instead because it makes more sense. But then I did also do some versions in the white there, which is more fitting for the character. Looks pretty dang cool. We did dot pocket, of course. Whoops. I click. Twitter's so weird. But yeah, we got dot pocket there. And the seals. Uh, we got gaming syndicate again. I start like these next ones coming up are for the people and I realized they're somewhat cut off. They're not on mine, but because I have it zoomed in slightly for when I'm doing YouTube stuff, these are all going to be a little cut off. But yeah, so there's Gaming Syndicate. That one turned out freaking awesome too. Trying to mess around with abstract pieces. I should do more crazy stuff. But yeah, and then we got Psychro there too. You'll recognize some of these from that thumbnail I had earlier. Yeah, getting much better with letters. GPT is so good. Yeah, back to this. Like you can have it do a lot. GPT especially is really good with clean text. Then I had my Eva prompt again. That one came out pretty good as well. And Queen version, of course. Yep. Then we had a battle with a Quango. Do we talk about that? Yeah, that's kind of funny. Let's open all those up. Oh, those were fun. We already saw Bloop. Here's Hyde and Nasky. Nice. Atsu, what were you? I don't see who you're. Oh, there we go. Getting much better with letters. The consistency is insane. Like, yeah. The consistency of GPT especially is really crazy because it will I almost wish it was a little bit more random because I like Grok spitting out a bunch and you can like do a batch or whatever. But like GPT, if you're really precise with your text, like if you're prompting for every detail you want, it will give you pretty much the same image over and over and over and over. It's crazy good for character consistency. Like once you get your prompt dialed in, which I've had pretty good luck with, like I will get them on like first or second try for the most part. Once you get your prompt dialed in, it will just spit out the same character over and over. It's a miracle. Also Japanese text. Yeah, I have some Chinese text I can show off in a bit here too. Yeah, GPT is doing crazy work. I hope you weren't too spicy. Yeah, text used to be a nightmare. Yeah, anyway, so anyway, suck my dick. Call me Quango. Your booze mean nothing to me. I've seen what makes you cheer. I didn't expect that one went pretty big by my standards. Like, yeah, of course, just telling this guy to fuck off is one of my most popular tweets in a while, but okay, is what it is. But yeah. Oh, everyone was dunking on this dude. And I'm super happy with this one. The they, them, and gay who is calling out AI slop. Oh, and dude, this was such a good troll. I wish I hadn't misspelled it, but yeah, I literally just said, Grok, make this Quango's profile this. I when I was modifying it, I didn't realize there was already a this. So anyway, but yeah, Grok, make this Quango's profile image much better, and it spit out this. It's such a fucking good troll. It's such a good troll. Mavluck sent it to him too. I didn't want to go that route. But yeah, Mavluck dropped it over there. But yeah, that's such a fucking good troll. I just ran his own image through AI to get that. Damn you, Keen. Sorry. This is slop and lame, but it's the only adding meme text because it makes it so easy and I can customize the font. Oh yeah, no, it's great. It's great, and for like thumbnails and stuff. Oh man, I need to play around with it for thumbnails. I haven't been uploading videos, so I haven't had to make a thumbnail recently. But yeah, we'll do that. But yeah, and let's see. Yep. And this trend has been fun too. Like it'll start with one person, and it'll start with Leaflet. Leaflet took a, I don't know if it was based on a real picture or just a description. I think a description, yeah, because it even started massive or whatever. But yeah, so it was a description or something, and then everyone was one by one adding themselves to it. That's pretty fun. That was going on today as well. AI crazy. I really am. There is my Hyde. Again, this is for the thumbnail. Nasky. Speaking, this one was also getting censored. her boobs should be bigger. But again, GPT is super sensitive about that. But then it was giving me constant fucking upskirts, which I was not asking for. I never specified this angle, and it really fucking liked this angle. So it was censoring me over and over and over and over and over, and then giving me some of the lewdest shit I've genned. It's like, I wasn't asking for this. Why? Why? But yeah, so it is what it is. It is what it is. Oh wow, I wrote that, didn't I? Yep. Yeah. So. Oh yeah. Let's look at more of the. And then we did have that. Gunnar Grok. But yeah, we've got. Heck yeah, Mavluck. I'm really happy with that one too. Looks so sick. And this one works with all the weird artifacting. Like I'm happy with that. Suffering Grok's first fetish confirmed by that was GPT. And this one probably ended up with too much, but I kind of like it. But yeah, we got pseudo there. I did have to clean some of these up later for the better one. But yeah, anyway, and then there they are, all are together. Yeah, we saw these guys. This was an older one. Someone had posted. I do like it as a trend. So yeah, this was much older gen of mine, but I linked it because it was relevant. Someone did Biz here did a red wasabi with the literal red veil, and I'd done one of those a while back too. So my pirate wasabi. Then we did some cleanup stuff. The sky stuff I already showed you. Oh, where the frick is my my good shot? Anyway, yeah, there's another good morning one that was fun. Red veil for samurai image, very cool. Yeah, got the rising tide, the boat in the background. Good morning up there. Someone has given me a parrot. That's a Scarlet right here, Scarlet Paladin. This is not who posted it, but yeah, this is Scarlet Paladin's parrot character. One of the most famous pirates of China was a woman. That is very good timing because boom, I did Pirate Queen Wasabi there. That one's pretty fun. And yeah, it says Pirate Queen on the hat. So yeah, that's what we were talking about language. Like you can specify Chinese characters and stuff, Chinese, Japanese, whatever. But yeah, and this is one of the few times I've struggled with GPT getting me what I wanted. You can see she's got the red veil, but it's like just kind of draped over there. It really did not want to put it over the face, and if it did, it would lose too many other details. But yeah, it really didn't even want it. It could give you like a half veil or something like that, but not the ooh. Yeah, I don't know, but it didn't want to. Even if I specified it was coming from under the hat, it did not want to come from under the hat. So it was, if it would put anything in front of her face, it would just do the halfway thing there. Chinese pirate queen, real historical character. Yeah, that's Wasabi pirate queen. But and yeah, we already looked at all the Helsing sky. That was a cleanup of gravy. Double pirate wasabi. Nice. But yeah, so we were talking about the artifacting. So this one's pretty messy, and then I was just saying you can run it back through. So yeah, this cleaned it up a little bit. And I do want to see, where is that? No, that's not it. Those are all images. Where is the video? Because it was 3 seconds, I think, modified, right? Could that be it? Why is my computer freaking out? Have I been blocked by this guy yet, or is he just fucking lying and farming people? Still not blocked. Still not blocked by this retard, but I don't care. Has he even been active since he baited? Yeah, he hasn't been online in like a day. So I don't know. But anyway, he promised blocks. I have not been blocked. Okay, it is weird. Why is it reading 6? I thought oh, you know what? I guess I did use the full thing. Anyway, this is a Stable Diffusion really wanted to make your character look like Greta Thunberg or put me in a job on many gens. Better now? Damn. But yeah, so in my opinion, why did it letterbox slightly? That's interesting. I didn't change any resolution when I was editing. Oh, maybe it automatically did formatting. Not added to the list and you feel left out. Yeah, I don't know how it's selected anyway. But yeah, so in my opinion, in my humble opinion, this is a top percentile grok gunshot effect. Look, from the barrel, man. From the barrel. Oof. It's so satisfying. It starts inside, lighting up the barrel. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh. Oh. So good. All right. What else do we have to show? And then we'll go on to other stuff as well. So yeah, we watched the sky stuff. We watched that. I showed you the plushies. I plushied the queens as well. Felt the pressure on that. Yeah. But yeah, we plushied the queens too. These were various queens Wasabi has done, and I combined them and then turned them into plushies there. Pretty dang fun. Mango is always having a crisis. Let's see, and oh yeah. Ooh, I got some good stuff coming up here too, and then we're almost through it too. This is so yeah, again, Leaflet posted the original, and then everyone else was doing other stuff. And there's my one. I love how crazy it gets. And she was doing a peace sign, he was doing a thumbs up sign, so I'm like, let's throw the okay sign in there. Yep. So anyway, there's the Leaflet posting for today. Still need to design a female altar for you. You don't have to. A bunch of people are, but it's not required. I didn't design mine, and I held off on jumping into it for so long because I'm like, this is not my thing, but everyone else loved it or whatever. So I'm like, you know what? It's fun. And like, I don't want to, not that I do lewd stuff of my female character, but I'm like, I don't want to like get super weird on other people's characters or whatever. So it gives you an excuse to have a female model that you can play around with some. Forgot to check out today's prompt of the day. Yeah, it's the plushies one. GPT is doing well with group images. Yeah, it seems to do that pretty well. You leave. All right. See you, Jackal. Thanks for stopping by and appreciate that. You as well. Take care. You can do it. You started the 63 trend. You were right there at the beginning. I don't know exactly who did, but yeah, but that was so wild that went totally crazy. Every king needs a queen. You want to? You already made one a long time ago. All right. Yep. No, that'll be fun then. And we already showed you mangoes. We got tourists here. This one went super hard. Again, I'm always pleased when I can get a good level of detail in here. Like, this is almost perfect. I got the hair mostly right. It could use a few more red streaks, but got the hair mostly right. Got the halo perfect on first try. Made the very first queen image. Damn it, Blastbox. Damn it. All right. Yeah, I think that's right. I think we've talked about that. It's always hard to tell because a bunch of people were jumping on that. But yep, maybe it was you. But yeah. So anyway, the halo, the suit and everything, and I like the lighting on this one too. Um, and good job. So good. You almost mistook it for a manga pic before you saw your name on it. Thank you, thank you. And this, I was also super pleased with. I like the lighting effect and everything like that. I could still probably use a little bit more work, but yeah, we got Moomy there. And again, I was trying to catch up on some of the people I missed because they joined the group late, so I didn't know they were going to be in there. So I couldn't get them in the thumbnail. So I at least wanted to do some solo gens too. So yeah, we've got Torst and Moomy there, and I think Mango was going to, but then dropped out. So he was added there for a bit and then back out. But and I wanted to try the Mango prompt in the GPT as well. Torst looking like one of the elite wizards from Astoria. I can see it. Meanwhile, you made Queen with a massive rear. Yeah, stop that shit. Uh, only the most important part. Moomy looks like he would make for a perfect JoJo style character. Yeah, it is definitely a little bit of that. And then I had to do one more too. He's just not having it. He's flipping the table. Oh, I have way too much fun with AI. Oh, way too much fun with AI. And then last one was I realized just with the color scheme I wanted to put the two together. So we've got Queen and Pirate Queen Wasabi here. He lost and flipped the table. I don't know. I wasn't there the first time. I think he was one of the ones who flipped the table or whatever. I wasn't there for that one. Um, you can flip the table in tabletop simulator if it's turned on. But yeah, anyway, I forget the exact thing, but he caused some disturb. I mean, everyone caused some disturbance. It was really chaotic today, but he caused some disturbance in the game today too, and so I had to mess with him a little bit there. Or he was about to get caught cheating. No, I don't think so. I don't think anyone was cheating, but oh man. All right, I think that goes through all the ones, and then I this was my going live one. GPT was okay with that neckline. Uh, like it'll do some wild stuff as long as you're not prompting for it. So what this neckline? Yeah, it was fine with that, and it got actually uh kidding. Yeah, no, that's fair. But yeah, again, it will do some stuff. And again, like this was GPT as well. It's got the full upskirt and everything, and she's not wearing a whole lot there. So yeah, you can get wilder than that, for sure. And let's see. These it really just want like she's got even less on here. It really did not want to keep the shirt on there. I did, to be fair, I did prompt that I wanted some. I don't think I said cleavage because that would probably get censored, but like chest or something because I wanted it to match my male character too. So it is supposed to be a little open, but it just insisted on going all out. So yeah, no, it's all over the place. It's all over the place. It'll censor some stuff and then we'll just give you a lot of stuff you didn't ask for too. Let me just see if there's anything else that went lewd. Not that was lewd, but yeah. So anyway, point is, yes, you can get some of that. I didn't even show that one. This was GPT-2 through Eva's prompt. It went hard on that one, man. It's her whole ass there. Damn. Moderate a swimwear image on the beach. Yeah, again, it will moderate just random shit. It was moderating Itami because the didn't like the curviness and skin tightness there. So yeah, that one was getting censored a lot. And what was and Nasky was getting censored. And again, it's like I'm just trying to recreate image close to the reference model that I want to replicate. So it's a little annoying because I'm like, I'm not even asking for lewd stuff. I'm literally recreating VTubers or and models and stuff like that. Just come on, man. Come on, man. Yeah, and Taurus really did come out looking cool, and I like the lighting there. Hey, Nicola, how's it going? We just went through all the AI fun I've been having. Did that to you also? Getting that booty. You have to tone down a lot of Eva's prompt. They haven't been too bad. Tourist is the best. What, the art? You like that? It is pretty dang good. Uh I I think he should have black sleeves, and his cloak, he's kind of ended up with a trench coat and a cloak for some reason. I didn't even notice that. But yeah, like I think he should have black sleeves, but other than that, I like everything is pretty dang crazy. Yeah, the art, all right, cool. Yeah, no, that is one of my favorites. Again, I like Bloop just for level of detail. I do like Tourist. That one came out really good. The sky, of course. I don't even think I showed the still image, just the videos. But yeah, there's the still image. I do like Helsing Sky. Um, I like some of my own stuff. I mean, it's not the best, but it's just satisfying doing it each morning there. I like Mavlux as well. Torst is a very thoughtful and kind person. Yes, I do like Torst. And Gaming Syndicates was also fun. I mean, they all are pretty fun, but yeah, that one's pretty sick as well. And some of Julie's stuff was fun too. Oh yeah, and again, like I said, this is just super satisfying because I changed it so much. Gotta go. All right, catch you later, Penny. Take care. I hope you're doing all right. You like the challenge some of you like the challenge some of your prompts give to work around keeping the body intact, huh? All right, glad to hear it. All right. Oh yeah, and then again, just because it was the very first thing I did in GPT, I like that one too. All right, we went through all that. That was fun. Thanks for watching that. Let's see. We'll go over to some traditional yapping. Let's do some localizers. Vocalizers. Hey, Louisverse, how's it going? Welcome. Wasabi. We just went through a bunch of my my AI art that I've been doing, and yeah, we were showing off some of that, including the stuff I did of you. That's very fun. Yeah, I was working on a video too, but that's not there yet. That's not there yet. I wanted to see if I could recreate that one you were doing of carving the symbol in the air. I got some cool videos. That was actually, that did the wrong symbol, but still I like the look of it. So yeah, it messed up, but I like the overall look there still. Hey, close up, how's it going? You're hi, yeah. Let's see, and what else did I do from that? Hey, Dot Pocket. Don't see Queen. I did show some of the Queen AI gens at least, though. Yeah, that one's okay. Got a little too artifacty from GPT, but yeah, got that as well. And guess yeah, I can show the videos I did have. They're not amazing, but let's see what we got here. Heck yeah. Not perfect, but pretty cool. I wanted to get the slashes, but it wasn't working. Saw plenty of Queen already. Yep. I love AI. And the other one, that one wasn't as good, I think. Oh, no, that's the same one. Why do I have, no, oh, I know what happened there. No, it's the same one. Whatever. Is this the other one? Because, yeah. Still didn't get the effect I was looking for, but this one's pretty cool, actually. And that'll do it. Let's go. Whoops. Let's go over to this one here. Kill Bill? Yeah, it is. It is Kill Bill reference. Ghost letter is almost correct. Yeah. Again, it was never supposed to be Ghost, but Kill Bill Wasabi. Yep. Weird artifacting on the GPT. Yeah. I do kind of like the effect. It adds some cool stuff, but I do wish I could eat more easily and cleanly replicate the style I actually want. But it does kind of work with what I was aiming for, so I don't always hate it. But yeah, sometimes it gets really messy, like I was talking about. Like some of them got crazy messy. One of them looked cool, crazy messy. But well, and they both looked all right. But yeah, like oh yeah, that one's crazy messy. This one's messy and cool. But yeah, it's weird that you can't get away from it super easily. You can run it back through and clean it up a little bit, but it's still kind of weird. But yeah, this one just went way too hard on it. Again, I kind of like it. Like it works with the like the background, kind of the alleyway sort of thing. But yeah, it's way too messy. Like that just went absolutely insane on that one. It looks cool until you don't want it. Yeah, I wish it, and that's the other thing. I wish it was optional. Like I don't like that every image, well not everyone, but yeah, I want to be able to prompt that, but otherwise it just gets too samey if that's what everyone's looks like too. Got to get it on the first shot of the chat. Oh, huh, you're saying the memory is messing with it or something like that. The other thing is too many style prompts can cause conflicts, and it just gets kind of messy as well. But yeah, so don't go too hard on the style prompts. Yeah, you can't completely get rid of it. Yeah, but you can clean it up a lot. Faces are normally clean, but everything else has the artifact effect. Yep. Yeah, not a whole lot on the face there, but everything else is sparkly. Don't keep editing, trust. I don't edit. I regen things, but I don't know if the memory thing like I'm not sure if where it is in the chat with the bot makes a difference. I hadn't really thought about that. But yeah, and this one's messy, but I like it. Like this one works. This one's really cool. And yeah, okay. And yeah, so we'll be doing the localizers thing. New convo fixes it. All right, interesting. I will try that out. I do sometimes just keep going in the same one to keep things organized, but I hadn't really thought about that can actually affect things. Anyway, I will be right back in 1 sec. I gotta get some more water for my throat, and then we will actually wow, we just yapped for like an hour about AI and mood and everything like that, and now we're gonna start our actual first react. And yeah, I do hope to get to some music. It's not at the top of my list. Again, I just needed to stream. I hadn't been, and I wanted to kind of get back into it, but I really don't even know what I'm in the mood for. But we're just here hanging out, having a good time, which is fun too. Same chat, can have GPT mix some things up. Pirate of the Yappy Z's. Yep. All right, I will be right back. Actually, let me read chat. Similar Grok's vertical line crust. That makes some sense. Let's see. Way worse on Gemini, but GPT and Grok hallucinates on shot 2, 3, 4, shot 5, and so on. Forget it. Interesting. Hadn't really thought about that. I'll have to keep that in mind. That's kind of lame, because then you're just like, I wish you could just have it forget but keep it in the same chat, because otherwise things are going to get way too messy. Like if you're generating images on the first of each chat and don't get it right away, you're going to end up with a bunch of duplicate chats. O'Keen, what up? What up? Also, the GPT in painting is fake. How so? Storyworks use Chat GPT for your menus. It doesn't actually inpaint. Why not? I don't like one chat per image. Always. Okay. Okay. All right. And you mean one image per chat or one chat per image? It pretends to inpaint the part, but it rediffuses the whole thing. Oh, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. Yeah. It does focus, but you're right. It will also modify other stuff. I hadn't really thought about that. But yeah, so it does work for changing that specific part. So it's not fake in that sense, but you're right. It will touch up some of the other stuff on the image too, it looks like. Want to keep the context, yeah. Fake in paint. Hey AI, look at this area, yeah. Like targeted edit. Interesting. And dishonest. All right, I'll be right back. Novel AI, is Novel AI free or is that something else? You brought up this to Silas earlier, yeah. Oh, local gen. Okay, gotcha. Interesting. Like I said, once I get my computer back, we're gonna mess around with that some. Wait, if it's local, usually stable diffusion. All right. All right. But yeah, let's jump into this, I guess. Ahoy. EN localizers tried to ruin this game. They ruined their lives instead. Good.
Today we have news of yet another corrupt English localization. A localization so bad that they completely butchered this game's dialogue. And within 24 hours of this being brought to the attention of the developer has issued a statement and has already begun hot fixing out
Damn.
the localization.
I like it.
The game is Yunyun Syndrome Rhythm Psychosis, a rhythm adventure game about a psychotic hikikomori girl, also an avid anonymous poster, who corrupts the world with her severe brain rot from listening to too many Denpa songs. Released only a few days ago on April 23rd. And the release has been going pretty well for this game. It's got a cute art style, very positive reviews on Steam, but then as mentioned, people, as they played the game, noticed something very off about the localization. For example, the localizer's going full Reddit mod, interjecting a bunch of rhetoric about fascism, which we can see in this example got changed.
So I mean, I guess they changed it back, like this is in the other direction. But yeah, never be victimized under fascism again. And they didn't even get like, oh, that isn't either. I have no clue.
Recent hotfix by the developer, the fix changing the dialogue to "their command spells ain't got nothing on me." But the localizers had a different vision. They actually had that line altered from Japanese to English originally.
Officially
as, "I will never
canceled your Crunchyroll account. Good.
Be victimized under fascism again." Other examples like the English localizations.
What is the context of this? How do you shove fascism into the game? I'm so like, I've seen some bad localization. I'm honestly confused. I'm not familiar. Yarhar, exactly. That just says stop. Oh, it's just stop. It's and then somebody stopped this. Okay. Damn.
Saying "in fascism" before the developer
In
stepped
fascism
in to
somehow.
somebody stop this.
Yeah. Dude, oh, you can't just translate the meaning doesn't come through. You have to localize, to make it understandable or whatever. You literally turn stop into end fascism. Oh my god, it's retarded. There is no context. They do this all the time to try to push an agenda. That is insane.
Pretty crazy how the English localizers really tried to interject all this rhetoric about stopping fascism when the original context had nothing to do with any of that. 24 hours ago on Our Visual Novels, a top post for the day reading Yun Syndrome, Rhythm Psychosis, this game has the worst JP to English localization I've ever seen. While this game isn't a strict visual novel, it's more of a mix-up between interactive VN and rhythm game. I would like to mention it here, considering how people enjoy discussing localization in recent VN games.
Exactly. Yes, it was a vital interpretation. Like, that's true.
With enjoy in quotes. Adding genuinely, if you're somewhat knowledgeable about the Japanese language or have played a fair share of visual novels and recognize more or less how lines should translate into English, I beg you to play the free demo on Steam and see for yourself. For example, the localizers changing irene, which should simply translate to I don't need it. Well, they instead changed it to I'd cut my uterus out if I CLD could. Yeah, pretty weird stuff.
That is kind of weird. I don't know if he's gonna go through all of it, but yeah. Oh.
Machine translation would do a better job than this. It's borderline unreadable, which is insane considering how heavily
No, we have fascism at home. We've been fighting this shit for years, man. Yeah, I know. It's crazy. You've completely dropped Mongo because of it. Damn. Yeah, it is. Hey, Taro, how's it going? But yeah, no, it is very bad. Because, when you're watching anime, what you really want is political ideology. What I really do, like, am I going to have to be one of those weebs who just learns Japanese just out of spite? Because it is frustrating not even knowing when I'm getting hit by localization or not. Like, obviously on the worst ones you can tell, like there's some that you're just like, oof, I smell the localizers from here. Like, it's just like, this is clear. And it's not always political. It's sometimes just like they add way too many Americanisms or something. It's like, that's not anywhere close to the original intent, obviously, or too much cutesy speak or some shit like that. Like, you feel attacked. No, it's good. It's good. I do like the language, and it would be fun. I only know one language and barely at that, but no, I like Japanese in theory, and I would like to learn it, but I probably won't. But yeah, no, I'm not hating. This is great, actually. Bold it. Yeah, exactly. I've said that before. Like, when they go this hard, it's actually good. Like, you can look on the bright side of that when they're drawing attention to this. Crunchyroll getting rid of chat. Localizations, price hikes. You made the platform worse but wanted to charge more money. Yeah. You wanted to learn it to write Japanese lyrics. Oh, that's cool too, yeah. You've seen that in Spy Family back when season 1 came out before lockdown, you think? I don't remember it being super bad, but yeah. There's definitely been some that are really bad. Really took you until this past month to really experience the point you noticed. Yeah, there have just been some that are terrible. You toss DM for something related to this for after if you want. Okay. Currently learning it. Your boss is also Japanese.
Anime/VN culture is referenced in this game. Most references are gone in English.
You're behind on Spy X Family because it was banned for right-wing propaganda. Wholesome family moments. Wait, who the fuck banned Spy X Family?
Heavily anime/VN culture is referenced in this game. Most references are gone in English. More information about that coming up. As if the person translating it had no knowledge about what it's even referencing, so they decided to just delete it or change it. Then there's stuff like Yamero changed to in fascism, and the example that I read a moment ago of I won't bind you with a command spell being changed into I will never be victimized under fascism again.
Dude, it's so retarded.
The user is saying ridiculous. And of course, as we also went over, some of this is already
you're joking?
Fixed with hotfixes. Users going on to notice that the only localization that seems to be butchered is the English one, unsurprisingly, saying stuff like, oh yeah, by the way, from what I've seen, it's only the English localization, and that's messed up. So if you speak any other languages, you might get a non-terrible
the amount of times you've watched English subtitles and that's not even close to what it says is crazy. Yeah, and again, it's just so I hate it so much just because it's so pointless. Like we've talked about it before, but like part of the reason people are watching anime in the numbers they are nowadays is because like they do not like all this shit, the corruption that has been going on in the West. So it's annoying when the Western corruption goes there. Like it's not like the only reason people watch anime is for the Eastern culture or whatever like that, but that's some of it for a lot of people. And when it's obviously being changed, like that's not what you want. Like I'm not saying you watch anime because you want to watch Japanese stuff, but like you don't want it to be changed either. Like that's how it is. It is Japanese. Please stop taking the Japanese out of it, dudes. It's so annoying.
Localization here. Looking at the different languages, the character Q-chan is called that in every language, including Japanese, of course, except for English, where she's QTIE, like QTI or QT, for some reason. So it seems like all the other translations were done from Japanese instead of English, thankfully. I've played a bit with the Polish localization, and it seems fairly accurate, at least according to my rudimentary Japanese knowledge. Seems it really is only English that's really bad. This game seems to have become one of the most blatant examples of why so many Western localizers.
Oh, Lloyd was deployed to combat the far right. That sounds vaguely familiar. I wonder if that was the one. Like that was the one I saw or whatever. See, I'm not sure how I access my anime if I'm getting like the official subs each time or not. I don't know exactly how all that's working. But yeah, I'm not sure if that's the version I watched, but that does sound familiar now that you mention it.
Localizers have been getting so much hate and criticism now. Localizers have been doing stuff like this for years and getting a lot of criticism for doing stuff like this for years, but I am glad that more people are becoming aware of it, although of course the circumstances are unfortunate, as of course it means that these localization companies continually take advantage of overseas developers, overseas mangakas, and other overseas artists, taking their money under the false pretense that the localizers are going to help them, but instead they butcher the intellectual property. There's really a strong argument to be made that these localizers are just con artists, or to use a term that they love, they're grifters. One user even created an entire Google Doc showcase.
Shit, son. You watch subs because English VAs were so bad. Now the subs were so bad. It's unfortunate, dude. Again, I hate all the ideological shit. It's like it'd still be bad, but if they were actually doing their job, like if they could do it without it being quite so obnoxious, that would be one thing. Like imagine if we had woke English voice actors, but they were actually competent. Like that's like dubs are just so fucking painful because we don't have a scene that actually pushes good voice actors. It's even more like cliquey and incestuous than many other industries for whatever reason. I think partly because they want to use it to push propaganda. So it's become very ideologically driven. So you're not getting top quality content there. It's such a fucking joke. Like there's more emotion coming through and it's less cringy in a language you don't even understand than in English. There's no fucking excuse for that. Yep, Google Doc. Check it out.
Is with almost 1,000 entries, with examples such as the Japanese context reading "That's irrelevant," but the English localization changing that to "Necessary evil D's nuts." Really?
No. Oh no. It's irrelevant. I don't care. You are not my problem. Nothing to do with it. Does not interest me. It doesn't concern me. It has nothing to do with it. I don't care. That's irrelevant. Necessary evil D's nuts. I fucking hate it. Fire all these people into the sun.
I mean, how cringe is this? What's wrong with these people? You can see the other localizations, though. For example, Korean, Spanish, French, German, etc., saying things like, I don't care, you're not my problem, nothing to do with it.
If only they hired VTubers to do the voice acting, that would be hilarious, if nothing else.
Completely different from the English local.
Dubbers also don't record in the same studio to begin with, so you can't play off each other on tone and pacing. I didn't know that. It doesn't surprise me because that has been one of my complaints, that it's very stilted. What do you mean hired? Let him cook?
done by these massively out of touch people. And would you look at that, the document also includes information about the localization.
Why are we not fan dubbing some shit? Because you like that stuff's kind of hard to share for one thing. I don't know, but that could be funny. That could be funny. Once closed the webpage of manga reading when I read one of the characters said no cap.
Of touch people. And would you look at that, the document also includes information about the localization team coming from a localization company named Dragon Baby.
Can just unless it's like directly baby related with like baby formula or diapers or some shit like that, can we just to be safe take everyone from a company that has baby in the name and just feed them all through some tree removal equipment or something like that? I think that would be for the best, societally speaking, if we just fed any companies with the name baby through some you know.
Rings some bells, doesn't it, huh? What's with these localization companies and DI consultation firms and babies?
Yeah.
Sweet
Oh.
baby.
All right, there you have it. Oh, narrative consultation companies, sweet baby, dragon baby, baby ghosts, weird ghosts.
You got Ghost Baby, now you got Dragon
Ostendikeen.
Baby. All of them highly corrupt and politically brain rotted. And the reason these weirdo localizers get involved in the anime and gaming industries, despite their massive hate of anime fans and gamers, is 1, they have financial incentive because they've become massively profitable industries, and 2, because these losers have their entire lives dictated.
I will say, I wish it was just about the money. I've heard so many people that should be based missing the point. Sweet retards. I mean, we had Sweet Baby right up top, if that's what you mean.
You got Ghost Baby, now you got Dragon Baby. All of them highly corrupt and politically brain rotted. And the reason these weirdo localizers get involved in the anime and gaming industries, despite their massive hate of anime fans and gamers, is 1, they have financial incentive because
I don't think the financial incentive, it's not about the money. Exactly. I've heard based people completely miss this. It was interesting hearing people talk about like Pragmatica, I forget, Dad Simulator or whatever like that, and people like Hassan crashing out big time on it. We will do one on that too, because I think it's a very interesting discussion, so I'll save that for the next video. But like, I just heard so many people missing the point, and that a lot of people wanted to paint it as them being resentful because they didn't have a good upbringing or something. Have I played it yet? No, I'll get into that in a sec too. But that it's something they're missing out on, and it's resentment, and they'll never have kids, so that it's just sour grapes or whatever. And I'm like, some of that might play a tiny part, but no, they just hate society. Like it's literally, and again, I'll save the full thing for when we actually look at that. But it's wild to see people miss the point that much. People who should know better. Like, it's not about the money. It's not about the money. For some of them, it is, of course, and they like it, and they will try to guard their income. But it's not about the money.
they've become massively profitable industries. And
all about the message, yeah.
Because these losers have their entire lives dictated by their own political brain rot. And they hate how they've constantly failed to sway anime fans and gamers to their political side, especially because they have so many rich and powerful organizations.
I will say, based gamers, as always, Pragmata is the tits. But yeah, based gamers, they like there are some shitty woke gamers, of course, but they usually mostly in specific games. Like, there will be games that cater to them. And so you'll have, so yeah, basically by and large, the overall gaming community is still pretty based, and has not as based as it was, because no one is as based as it was, because the internet is censored and gay. But it is impressive that everyone, for the most part, has not bowed down through all these years. So yeah, don't mess with gamers, man. Don't mess with gamers. We're so badass. No, but Jokes aside, but it is impressive that gaming as a whole has not gone woke like some other industries. They've tried really damn hard.
Organizations and institutions that prop up their rhetoric, so they get very frustrated that despite that, the anime and gaming communities tend to always push back against their rhetoric and they don't fall for their political propaganda. And what
the great rejection, yep. OG gamers.
Frustrates them and angers them even more is that more and more young people are moving in the opposite direction. So then these sort of people get increasingly desperate because, again, their only real goal in life is to push their politics onto others and to get paid while they do it. As we saw in the document, 2 of the higher ranking members at this localization company, Dragon Baby, that's responsible for this mess with Yunyun syndrome, are one Sam Burton and one Jeremy Blaustein. We can see over on the Blue Sky account for Dragon Baby localization.
Of course! Can we do the same treatment for the baby companies to all of Blue Sky as well? I think that would also solve some issues.
And Jeremy Blaustein are the first 2 people that they actually follow on the account. With more information on their accounts, Jeremy Blaustein...
Oh, God! A vampire simp planning to usurp the localization world. So, literally admitted subversive. Cool. Good job.
And Sam Burton there on the right, Jeremy Blaustein's bio reading Venerable Dragon of Dragon Baby, and Sam Burton's bio reading The Dragon of Dragon Baby.
What is that? I don't know, man. I don't know. Get it off the screen, though.
Usurp the localization world with a golden heart and silver.
Hey, Torst Wolf, how's it going?
Tongue. We already know how dishonest these people are, but it gets even worse. Let's quickly take a look at Jeremy Blaustein here. Interesting fella. Apparently worked as a localizer even during the mid to late 90s for Konami. According to Wikipedia, he's the brother of the late Maddie Blaustein, who the entry writes was known for being the VA of Meowth and for being the first intersex and transgender VA for...
Gah, why?
Many agencies. Going back to Jeremy Blaustein, you can see that indeed throughout the 90s and 2000s, he had worked on some very popular, very successful games. But then for whatever reason, it looks like his work with Japanese companies really dried up after the early 2000s. One potential explanation for the massive gap in his resume is that Japanese creatives didn't like the guy. They didn't like him and didn't like the localization work that he was doing.
No
For
shit.
example, in an interview posted by Arcade Attack, Blaustein said he was fired from Japanese company Jellico for quote-unquote insubordination. Hideo Kojima himself apparently also personally disliked Blaustein. We can see in a different interview posted by Den of Geek that Kojima apparently thought Blaustein went too far with his creative liberties. And some say Kojima himself even had a hand in getting Blaustein fired from working on Metal Gear. Fast forward about 20 years, now we're in the 20s.
I love people who are actually passionate about their series and will protect it, like based.
20s, and he's returned with this localization company, Dragon Baby. Over on Dragon Baby's website, we can see that they're actually taking credit for working on a number of iconic Japanese...
Oh, what? Is that Metal Gear Solid, like the original? They're saying they touched that or whatever? And also, why do they do this? Why do they, again, they actually brag. It's like, it's a humiliation ritual. Games we have touched with our fingers. Fuck off. These people all...
These games, for example, the aforementioned Metal Gear.
Things need to happen to them.
No, that's not really true. Dragon Baby didn't work on Metal Gear. Blaustein did on his own. And now it really looks like Dragon Baby is trying to mislead overseas creatives with their deceptive list of credits.
That's crazy too. So they're also lying about it. Amazing. Because they know exactly what they're doing, yeah. If one series needs a correct translation, it's Metal Gear, yes.
Which takes us back
to the DNA of the soul, 100%.
Statement from the developer of Yunyun Syndrome addressing all of these issues. The developer going on to thank players and to thank everyone.
They don't hide it, and yet people still fucking hire them. I think it's all connected. They're getting orders. Like it's all the DEI shit. Like the corporate is telling them they got to do it. And again, like you'll have them infiltrated too. So sometimes they will want to do it themselves. So yeah, I mean they're all on the same page in one way or another for various different reasons. You don't think you physically touched a game in over 20 years? Oh, they can't get you.
One for bringing the localization issues to their attention and showing a number of the fixes to the text that we already went over.
End fascism. That is crazy. YOLO. Never wearing a suit again. YOLO.
Going on to further say that they're going to take a longer look at all the in-game text
HR
alongside
goes
their
all in on
localization
DEI, yep.
partners in the near future to make sure that the final product is accurate to their vision, the creator's vision. However, the dev also goes on to say that they worked very closely with the localization teams in English, and that from the very start they were working to create a version that represents the dev's vision for Young Yoon and Cutie's world. Many players have obviously taken issue with this specific section, going on to criticize it and wondering how the heck the dev could have ever seen these changes and been fine with them. However, others have said that sort of phrasing is really just a Japanese formality. Now, I can tell you that I've seen Japanese creatives make similar statements in the past, that they've worked closely with the very people who are taking advantage of them and ruining their intellectual property. So perhaps it really is just a formal, polite thing. However, I don't know enough about Japanese culture to definitively come to a conclusion about that. Nevertheless, as you also saw, players are recommending that the dev never work with Dragon Baby again.
Yes,
which
clearly.
is a very reasonable and wise suggestion. Dragon Baby localizers clearly don't care about the devs. And all of the Japanese artists that worked on this game, they were willing to tarnish all of their work to force in their own political worldviews. Furthermore, players are also pointing out that the issue isn't just a few examples, but the entire English localization itself, the entire thing needs to be redone.
Yes,
and
it's
a
crazy.
very sad situation because you can only imagine how extremely stressful this must be for the devs who just released their game a few days ago. Now they see that their entire English release has been botched, and now the entire thing needs to be remedied. That, of course, will take time and money. And it's unlikely that Dragon Baby will refund 100% of the money that they were paid for this horrible work, unless there's some sort of civil act.
You wonder if the localizers show the devs one version and then put out the woke version. I'd be kind of surprised. I mean, maybe a little bit, like maybe they'll show the less vocalized versions. But also, I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if it's just kind of handed over, because again, like you're gonna have there's the language barrier. Like you're gonna have people who don't speak English or don't speak Japanese, so you've got some language barrier there, and then like, yeah, I don't know, like I don't know how hands-on the developers are with the localizers. Like they just might not know what's going on and just kind of hand it over there and throw it out there and think the company they're hiring is going to do a good job. Devs were fed some normal stuff and they sneak in the woke shit like the rats they are. Again, it's possible, but they could have also just been doing it without the devs knowing, because the devs were not hands-on with the localization either.
Action taken against them. We can only hope that everything will work out for these hardworking developers and artists, and that more overseas creatives become aware of how commonplace corruption in the English localization industry is, so they can avoid these sort of disasters in the future.
Yeah.
There's a bright side to all of this, though. As I briefly mentioned in the middle of the video, it's good that more people around the world are becoming aware of these issues.
Yep, and like chat was mentioning, and I've said before, it's good when they're so blatant that it calls attention to it. So that's one thing there too.
And this specific situation with Young Yoon syndrome will now be a great example that people can cite.
Exactly, Torst. And part of it too is like you also have the cultural difference too. Like Japan has some bad companies, of course. You've got the black companies and shit like that. But I mean, there's also a work ethic. So if you think like I'm guessing here, I'm not super familiar with it, but I'm guessing that like a Japanese company could hand over work to another Japanese company and assume it's going to be done well. So it's unexpected that they handed it over to someone who is sabotaging it.
Evidence for how corrupt the English localization industry is.
Just need to reach out. That would be funny if we could get something like that trending. Just shit on localizers. Yes, reach out to our Japanese Twitter friends. Yes.
is. So you could say that the propaganda they tried to force into Young syndrome actually ended up backfiring on them massively. And going back to Blaustein of Dragon Baby,
Oh my
one might even
god.
argue that he holds a level of malice after he was essentially axed from the Japanese industry years ago, decades ago. Now he's returned to try to butcher their work as much as possible. Unfortunately for him, the anime community, the gaming community, isn't having that one bit. And here we are. Thank you all for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please consider liking and or subscribing. I do appreciate your support. Hope you have a great weekend, and I'll see you in the next one.
Alright, thank you for watching. Peace. Like, comment, subscribe. Peace. They need to blacklist the companies and all the workers. Japan Twitter is so insanely based. Yeah. And Torst, since I saw you here, I wanted to let you know everyone really liked the art that I did of yours. Like Penny was saying that was her favorite there too. But yeah, I do think it turned out really good. Again, for a first attempt too. But yeah, no, that one looks sick. Again, there are some details that didn't come through as much as I would like, but for the most part, I'm very happy with that. I like the contrast, a little bit of glistening there. I'm glad I got the halo right on the first try there, and the hair mostly right. I think it could use a couple more red streaks or whatever, but yeah, no, I'm pretty dang happy with that one. Again, I've been having fun with the AI. All right, we are done with the localizers. I think we might go on to Hassan's meltdown here too. Rev had some stuff too that is going over the same thing, so that's going to be the same thing. You can see it's like twice as long. And Hassan, yeah. So I think we'll do the Hero High and the shorter one and stuff because I'm like there are issues there I want to talk about. We don't really need to hear like it would be interesting to hear his take, but I think we'll do this one first, at least. Speaking of art, check mentions. Remember, I caused this. Jesus. Accidentally went on a work is so good. Thank you. Yeah, I've been having fun. GPT gets a lot of the credit. What the heck is going on Twitter? All right, let me check notifications here. Here, let me just pull up the this here. All right. God damn, what'd you guys do now? All right, notifications. Okay. 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 Wait. Okay. I've got a lot. Okay. I'm not, what am I supposed to be looking at here? Got a bunch of stuff from Sky. He's doing the, that. What's going on here? Yeah, what am I supposed to be looking at here? Oh, just, is it year 63? I saw that. Check your pinned. Yeah, I saw yours there. I didn't know that's what we were talking about. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna have to go through all these notifications later. Okay, come on. It's all slowing down. Okay. Yeah, I gotta dive more into the AI stuff. Like I said, I've been pretty happy with my results, but it's still rather unsophisticated. What did I do? Um, Nothing much. I mean, dropped some art and stuff, I guess. Anyway, I'll go back through them later. Um, but yeah, I think this is what you meant. You got your 63 up. Solence. Oh, oops. I need to go back to this. There we go. Silencia. All right. All right. Nice. Nice. Um, Very cool. They're just the one so far. But yeah, that's pretty cool. Uh Still exploring. Oh, cool. All right. Dude, Sky's been doing crazy stuff too. And I like more people exploring the I mean, he's done it before obviously, but like the sketchy style and stuff. Uh yes, very cool. Very cool stuff. This was cool as well. Like this first one too for the messy lines there. Yep, very cool. All right, but yeah, let's do this one. I think you'll be running her through GPT. Oh, nice. You got your vid shouted out. I was hoping he'd uh, I was hoping he'd retweet my painting one, but I guess it wasn't cool enough. I'll just have to do better. I thought it was pretty sick, even though it was rough. So whatever. We'll just have to keep going. We can do better. Yeah, I really do need to I have my open art stuff. I've been playing around with it a little. I need to get better at all that and get better at editing and do a longer video and stuff too, cuz you like the Pixar sort of thing he's doing. Yeah, that's pretty fun. Anyway, let's go ahead and jump into this. Ahoy, we're checking out Hassan having yet another breakdown. I've seen a little bit of this. It's wild, and there's a lot of things to talk about here, as they say. Wow, the forehead there. Speaking of things to talk about, but anyway, let's just get into it. But this has some really interesting implications for just society, and I think it is something a lot of people have missed about the whole thing. So I'm hoping to be able to add some good commentary on this. Let's go.
The other day we talked about Hassan's take regarding Pragmata, Capcom's new game, and how he's offended by the game and he's so mad at gamers. And it's like, what else is new? People like this guy, they're always looking for something to be offended about. Well, spoiler alert, Hassan is offended once again because now he's mad at people that were criticizing his take.
Brother told gamers that a bunch of them are virgins who hate women, but the idea of having families, the chuds are upset. Oh, that's why they're mad. Oh, I was wondering where the new wave of fucking losers was coming from.
God, he's so obnoxious.
It's because
Dude, imagine getting in front of a camera and just being such a wet blanket. Like he's just obnoxious. Like all the other shit he does wrong aside, like he's just painful.
as I recently
I do wonder because people were talking about like his suspicious numbers or whatever. Like I do wonder how many like to what extent he's botting or being botted or whatever. Like there are a bunch of these big accounts that are just fake, and it's not out of the question that very slappable face, yeah. But yeah, it like he's a fucking psyop. He's a fucking psyop.
because I recently said, you know, you're never gonna get put. So why are you worried about, you know, whether or not
God, he's boring.
Biological clock is ticking. You got posted in a lot of gamer subreddits. Ooh, nice. Your pragmata take pissed off incels. You offended the pedos and the capital G gamers and the incels.
I know it gets said often, but please stop diminishing the use, like the meaning of the. I think YouTube has gotten more strict on this, so I won't say it. But the people who are interested in children in unhealthy ways, they are calling people that and massively overusing it, just like they've done some other stuff like Nazis and all that. It's like, and like the Nazis thing is dangerous enough, but I don't think there's necessarily a potential resurgence of Nazis. But the predators or whatever, like we already have predators in our society. Can we not give them fucking cover by calling everyone? It has no meaning now. Like, of all the words that need meaning, predator is up there. Like, okay, so we're just absolutely normalizing that by using it as an insult to call people you don't like gamers. Okay, gamers are predators or whatever. Sure, that's so fucking stupid.
Yeah, what they're offended by, I think, primarily is the truth. That's what offends them the most. When they hear the
base bird.
truth. I find the game to be cute, and I find the game to be fun. I like the game. I was excited to play this game when it was first announced. I will continue playing this game. But what I find very strange is that these guys who make everything political, who spent years and years...
You don't watch them on your own, only when other people make fun of him. Yes, and again, I could touch the Hassan drama a whole lot more than I do. It generally doesn't interest me. I think this one has some interesting cultural implications. But yeah, he's painful and boring, and everyone knows he's retarded. Like, there's not a whole lot of point on a lot of it.
Years.
I love how he says these guys that make everything political, and he's responding to a literal meme account.
Yeah,
like
Smug's
Rock
post.
Solid on Twitter. That's a meme account. You're literally getting one guide by a meme account, Hassan. What are you doing? Also, by the way, shout out to Smug Elena. She's based.
They overuse predator word to hide the predators in their own ranks. I'm not sure if it's that intentional. I don't know. I don't know. It's possible, but it doesn't. A lot of their stuff is not that intentional. Nux and Pegasus got him covered. Yeah. Oh, Hassan. Yeah. But yeah, I don't know about that. I think some of it might be instinctual, but I don't think they're trying to provide cover for predators necessarily.
With the Pipkin, the clock is ticking meme, but instead the rabbit's Pipkin Pippa. Let's go.
Saying, well, get the politics out of my video games, are now looking for political propaganda points in every game.
I've seen some. I don't know. Is there a full list somewhere or something? I've seen some. Dr. Pizza was fucking hilarious. I mean, in a bad way, but yeah, Dr. Pizza was peak self-report. That was wild.
That they play, and in many circumstances they don't even play these games. They just chirp about them. Your actual thoughts were not even close to clipped. Every clip that went viral or quote image meme reframed your take as gamers to be incels universally. Oh, God, yeah, I don't really care.
His content is so fucking lazy too. Oh.
My friend sent me this exact clip of yours. He framed it as, why is Hassan talking down on lonely gamers who got inspired to have children? Isn't he supposed to help them become normal? I hate how much your haters twist your words. My friend is a good guy, and on the left too, but he keeps getting rage baited by these clips. He has agreed to watch a few streams with me.
Hassan, stop being retarded if you don't want to get taken out of context or whatever. Like, you were saying some absolutely fucking retarded shit. Maybe tone it down. He's so lame. Yeah.
How you really are.
All right, pause right there. Hold on a second. Hey, do you want to go hang out today? Let's watch Hassan together. Oh my gosh, man.
It's difficult for me to...
Dude, it's not about the politics. I don't think you should break up friendships with people over politics, but like if a friend tells you that you need to watch more Hassan, they're not your friend. Just run. It's over. They're too far gone. Don't do it. I'm mostly kidding,
to
but yeah, no,
maintain
that
my-
honestly is a really fucking bad sign if someone's trying to get you to watch Hassan of all people. Holy shit.
Nice posture when I hear stuff like that. Unfortunately, we're not going to make it. Yeah, I don't really care. My opinion of incel gamers, not like all gamers, I myself would identify as one as well, and people who enjoy video games broadly.
Oh, he identifies as a gamer. That's
I
nice,
have no
buddy.
issue with, but my opinion of the very specific type of incel right-wing video game commentary people is lower than dirt. There is no opinion that I have lower.
I assume he's talking about people like me too, so I will take that as a compliment. Like when these sorts of people hate you, you know you're doing something right. So yes, I'm one of those incel right-wing gaming people or whatever. Like, yeah, fuck you. Huh?
Than the opinion I have of them.
Speaking of words that lose all meaning, like incel or whatever, I've talked about it before. There is a actual incel community. Hassan just says stuff. Yeah, it's wild. Political retard identifies as a gamer for clout, something like that. Yeah. But yeah, there is a incel community and they are terrible. Like the actual people, the actual self-identified incels piss me off because they take it way too far. We're reclaiming the term. I don't want the term. I just being ironic, but like it's not, it's too specific. I like reclaiming the vague ones. Voluntary incels. Yes. I like when they call married people incels and stuff too. It's insane. It's just an insult. It's stupid and pointless.
So who gives a fuck? Let them chirp. You know, they're already unbelievably sad. They live incredibly depressed lives. And every single day.
You're convinced Hassan is a plant to show how absolutely regarded his side is? It would be funny, but I don't think so. I don't think so. It is funny. Who was doing it? The SPLC and ADL or something were paying hate groups or something, which is pretty funny. That was something. That was something.
Another opportunity for them to try and make others just as sad as they are. So if that keeps them alive, keep it going, buddy. I'm glad that I've given you more life for one additional day. Take the gun out of your mouth, big dog.
Oh, this guy's retarded. And yeah, who would say such fucking stupid bullshit? I mean, obviously him.
Dog.
So a lot of men and women have said that they're enjoying Pragmata and it's making them think, hey, I want to become a parent. Now, Hassan gets offended by that. He gets very mad at that for some reason. Makes no sense. Then also gets mad at a meme account for, memeing on how people are enjoying the game and saying they want to become parents and all that. He's offended by that, but accuses the other people of being offended and capital G gamers that are incels and chuds and whatever else. And it's like, dude, what are you doing with your life? How is this where you're
See,
at?
again, speaking of reclaiming terms, like chud is vague enough that like I think it's funny that we're just the chuds now. Like whatever, we own that. Like I don't care. Incel's just too stupid. I don't need to reclaim incel because it has a very specific meaning. Again, even then it still gets misused, but it has a specific meaning. But yeah, no, chuds for sure. Chuds is ours. We're the chuds.
Every single time this guy has a clip, he sounds increasingly out of touch, and it's just a very weird thing to witness. And you gotta love how these people just run down the list of buzzwords. They got no responsive merit. They just gotta throw buzzwords out. Used to be all the phobes and the isms. Now it's, they're just incels. Literally throwing stones from a glass house. Imagine a Hassan viewer that's so terminally online. He wants to get together with his friend to watch more Hassan streams. I'm citing literally what his own viewer said in that clip. And these are the people that are calling other people incels, Ain't that rich? Anyways, that's enough of Hassan's greatest hits. I'm leaving it there for today. I've seen enough. Let me know what you guys think, though. Thank you for tuning in. Have a lovely rest of your week, and I'll see you in the next one.
Alrighty, that was fun. I did think we would be talking about the initial thing, so this wasn't exactly what I thought. I'll try to find that too, because again, I think there's some cool stuff to interact with on that topic. But yeah, no, that was still fun. Hassan's the joke. Like, comment, and subscribe. Peace. Okay. But yeah, let's see. Maybe that's it right there. The first one. Got farming Hassan hard too. Oh, that one's feminist, but yeah, we got like 3 Hassan there. canceled. I still haven't really. Again, I don't care about the Mugen stuff. I wish there was like a quick breakdown of the Mugen Sukuna stuff, but I also haven't looked for it again because I don't really care. But everyone was going super hard on that. There we got some pragmatic. Is it? I think that's pretty funny. It's probably this one. Yeah, it must be this one. They're mad. Feminists are out too. Oh, if nothing else, like he gets called an incel. Looks at wife. Should we post a video? Yes. Oh my incel losers. Yes, this is it. This is it. This must be it. You went hard on it because you have beef with Mugen, but it's just petty drama that you can honestly skip. Yeah. Yeah, man. There's some insane shit out there. Alrighty. Let's go ahead, check this out as well. Oh yeah, and we should get to some music too. You didn't really care much about the Mugen stuff initially because it just seemed kind of high school drama, but on the surface and some ways kind of is. But Powder is one of your main Oshis, so well, yeah. I don't even know too much about that, but she got dragged into it too. All right, let's check this out and then probably do some like 1 or 2 songs or something. What is that gonna be? I have a list here somewhere. Not sure if Blastbox is still around. I don't think Eva is, but there's a collab with Blastbox, Redskin and Eva that I want to check out. See what's happening over there. And yeah, I might do one more or something. But yeah. Anyway, let's check this out. Oh, cool, you are. Then maybe we do that first, just while you're here. Let's see. Yeah. Let's jump over to music thingy. Music / I don't even know how musical it is. I know somewhat, but this is off one of the Eva's initial prompts. He worked on that for a week. Yeah. Yeah. No, I saw some of that. Oh. We need. Wait. Oh. We are subscribed. Eva, Redskin, Blastbox. Yep. Yeah, this should be fun. Guess your TLDR would be that Mugen is kind of a drama farmer, which you don't like drama farm channels, and he posted a really dumb thing. Yeah, like that's the thing. Like he's not just a drama farmer, but like a biased drama farmer too. You'll love it. All right. Let's go ahead and check this out. I'll actually start the video with this up just so everyone can see the names there. Ahoy, we're checking out a cool collaboration between Eva, Redskin, and Blastbox here. This is from Eva has been doing daily prompts, so everyone sends in like they'll post a prompt and then everyone runs that through AI with their reference model and gets results. And this one was mugshots. So let's go ahead and check out. And then everyone sent it in and it got turned into a video. So let's go ahead and see what we got here. Yeah. Ooh. Nice. Oh, let me turn the volume up.
留置所にアヒルがいるんですけど、それに他のみんなも様子が変ですよ。はあ、こういう夜もあるもんさ、シニリ。わかりました。でも、それでもアヒルの説明にはなってませんよ。クマとか魔法少女とか。まさか他の連中は見逃したのかコスプレだと思ってたんですけどコスプレだと 坊主、この町に来てどれくらいになる？
This is fun.
ヶ月くらいです。いいかしにり、これでも今夜はまだマシな方なんだ。ほら、酔っ払いどもの処理を始めるぞ。心配するな。あいつらは噛みついたりはしねえ。中にあの猫娘がいなけりゃな。あいつは遠慮なく噛んでくるぞ。行くぞ。
What are you
Hey,
doing here?
anybody there?
Can this even be a
I told
crime?
you, I didn't do nothing
Nobody has
wrong.
ever told me that
He
there is a
slipped.
law
He
against
slipped on the knife.
rune magic.
The bottle just fell out of
Guys,
my
it was
hand
just a
onto his
rune
head.
light
I
show.
didn't do
Why would you do
anything.
this?
Hello?
Come on.
Hello?
This can't be.
Let's go.
Why is the DJ on the roof? He's pumping it up. Wait, lizard bartender, he's breathing fire. Who just tagged that cop macking glitter? 420, who lit this? Dead higher. On the bar, juggling coconuts. One just dropped. Crowd went nuts. Sirens just hit. Turn it louder. Nah. How is a robot on a street light? Pouring shots for the crowd. If we go down dancing. Confetti cannon, front windows gone. If we go down dancing. Stolen Mac tears straight through downtown. If we go down dancing. Imps hit the floor, lights cut, bass detonate. We go down dancing. Rooftop DJs, whole block just jumped. We hit the street, now the whole block bouncing. Skeleton on the corner, mixing drinks with lightning. Anvil in the air, yeah, they dancing with.
Wow.
Baseline slamming, whole crowd locked in it. Meerkat hacks every sign, yeah, flashing, clam shot flying, yeah, let that happen. Boom, the crossroads riding in like a king, yeah, turn it up, no grease, no stopping. We go down dancing, portal rips wide, whole crowd gets pulled through. If we go down angry duck
This is great.
through, crowd splits, no rules. If we go down dance, plasma chainsaw spins up, sparks rip through the air. If we go down dance, hellfire drops in, dance floor lights up red.
I like the talking effect with the armor. That's hilarious.
Skyline bending, now the towers start drifting. Wizard in the traffic, turning lanes to symbols. Ravens overhead, drawing circles in. Fighter whole subway flooded, now it's part of the riddle. Teleport flashes, cuts through dimensions. Ceiling and skyline, cyan flames keep spreading. Crown in the gutter, now the whole block's royalty. Yeah, let it burn. We're still dancing. We go down dancing. In the dimensional break, sky splits, lasers crashing river. We go down. Mass man glitching, colors rip out, reality stutters.
Yep.
Orb in the air, show scenes that ain't happened. We go down. Royal sound waves hit, whole crowd moves as one. Line us up, yeah, the lights up.
Damn.
Yeah, we pose like that. Laugh it off. Yeah, we're still dancing. Put it on the record. We go down.
This is damn fun.
It's not my fault you all can't handle the beat.
Let's go.
See like in China.
いやー、とんだ大騒ぎでしたね。まあ、数ヶ月に一度の恒例行事みたいなもんだ。あいつらもねは悪い連中じゃねえから、大抵は罰金を払っておとなしく帰っていくさ。それにしても、兄弟老母二回交通なんて。でも、あの魚の尻尾が生えた子はちょっと可愛かったですけどね。おお、また一人あの美人に毒が見かけられたか。何か言いましたか？
I'm telling you, officer, I just found it there, just on the ground.
やれやれ、今夜は静かだと思ってたんだがな。いいか。君は壊れたスーパーの窓から出てくるところを目撃されてるんだ。しかも、チーズがぎっしり詰まった袋を抱えてな。
In my defense, this is really expensive cheese to just be sitting there defenseless.
ああ、もしかして例の噛みつく猫娘ってこの人のことですか？
Did you just call me a cat?
逃げろ、シニリ。
I like the mug there.
何？すり抜けたのか？
You did not just call me a cat. Cat? Cat? What looks like a cat to you? Unbelievable! My ears are refined. My tail is luxurious. I don't scream for wet food at 3 a.m. I can handle a closed door. The next person to call me a cat is getting bitten with such force that their entire bloodline is gonna feel it. Ugh.
Very nice. That was awesome.
This is ridiculous. I didn't steal any cheese. I was just borrowing it to taste test. An intent to snack? That's absurd. This mugshot is so embarrassing.
Nice. Wow, I didn't even realize it was 10 minutes long. All right. Yep. Like, comment, and subscribe. I will link that. Yeah, that was fun. Good work. All right. That was fun. Alrighty. Yep. All right. Yeah, that was fun. Nice work. And it'll be interesting to see if we do something like that again, because again there are various prompts. Went a little crazy. Yeah. But yeah, what have all the prompts been? I have some in saved and labeled. So yeah, this is not all of them, but we had Day 6, the throne and pet. Probably wouldn't, like, again, they could all be mixed together. We had the fight, which is I mean, that could look cool, but not a whole lot of story there. Then we had cosplay and video game cosplay. We had underwater. Underwater could be cool, like if we animated all those underwater ones. There's the plant watering thing. Not a whole lot going on there too. Mirrors. There's the wizard one. What was day 15? Oh, day 15 was today. Plushie video would go kind of hard. We still need to do more K-pop stuff as well. Yeah. But yeah, no, it is fun. I like the collaborative projects. I also like that more people are doing it. Like other people are posting prompts to EDM sea shanty. Heck yeah. That more people are posting prompts and the various trends people can jump on. I think that's pretty dang fun. I liked Night Owl's bleed out spot too. That was interesting. I wrote a whole song for the bleed out spot. Oh, there's the hot springs too. The cards. Warhammer. There's Warhammer. That could be fun. Just a Warhammer. Warhammer. Oh, and then the free shot. What, like shy, sexy, and villain or something like that. Also doesn't make a good video, but yeah. So we had the spa, the after arrest spa. I guess that would be the natural follow up, and then you get sex appeal too. So yeah, after arrest spa day. Couldn't really think of a bleed out spot. Would have so joined that one. Yep. But yeah. Anyway, that was really cool, and there's room for more too. Oh yeah, and there's also the aftermath where they describe what happened, like that. So yeah, we had a couple on that theme. So we had I don't see which day that was, but maybe day 4 then. No, day maybe day 6 then. But yeah, so we had the spa as well as the after thing where it tells you what happened. So yeah, you could do a whole series. Battlefield, sea shanties. Silas started the K-pop one. Yeah, yep. No, that one's fun. I need to join more in on it too. You use the 3-shot for the meme song. All right, we'll have to check out. Let's see. We'll have to check out Kura's new thingy here too. That's not it. There we go. Oh, Big Frog? Must be that one. Yep, Big Frog. All right. Yeah, we didn't get to a whole lot of music tonight, but is what it is. I'm glad to be back streaming. I think it went pretty good. Again, I think I'm probably a little bit more chill. Again, I think you did not use Queen. Again, at this point, I don't really care. Again, my preference is if you are going to use Queen, also use Keen. But I like whatever. It's fun. I'm using Queen, so I don't care. Again, for if I'm going to be cameoed, I do like my male version better, just because it is recognizable. But yeah, it is what it is. Shit post, right? Yeah, okay, we'll read the description first. Thank you. All right, we'll just start off here. Ahoy, we're checking out Kura's new song here, and he said I needed to read the description here because fuck you, everyone's here. Glitchcore Dark Country works when you actually know how to write a fucking prompt. All right, we've got more Dark Glitchcore Country. Let's go. See ya, Arkham. Just want to make sure. Oh, I can probably boost it a little bit too. Oh.
He was the king of the mud puddle, crowned in scum and pride.
Damn! You're not kidding about this working.
Flies and lies. Every little hopper bowed when he let out his croak. Thought the whole damn world was just a wet spot. He could
Kenny looks so smug about it too.
when he let out his croak. Thought the whole damn world was just a wet spot. He could choke. Heard talk of a bigger water, deep and mean and wide.
Damn, what leaflet was that? I don't remember seeing that. That's pretty cool. Hey.
The pad shook and the minnows tried to hide. Ocean? Boy, that's just a tall tale told by fools and drunks.
This is fun.
Ain't nothing bigger than my kingdom. Full of bugs and skunk gunk, 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 gunk. Big frog in a little pond, sitting on his throne of slime. Thought he was a giant till
Oh, nice.
he saw the endless tide. Now he's crawling back, defeated, shame dripping off his hide. Big frog in a little pond, still the same damn size. He hopped out with his chest puffed out, strutting like a duke. Found the ocean laughing at him, cold and dark and cruel. Waves taller than his wildest jump, salt burning in his eyes. Realized they weren't shit out here beneath them endless skies.
Damn. Villain 8's there.
He stared into that black abyss, saw his reflection small, just a speck, a swampy arrogance answering the call. The ocean didn't even notice when he turned tail to run back
Classic
to the
Keen,
puddle
yep.
where the small frogs still think he's number one. Big frog in a little pond, crawling home in shame, tail between his froggy legs, never gonna be the same. Crown of mud and mosquito blood, kingdom full of shame. Big frog in a little pond, forever stuck the same. Forever stuck the
I still can't get used to that Psychro, the one without the gas mask and everything.
Yeah. Run on back, little king. Your ocean's waiting. But you ain't big enough.
Cooking
Never
up a
were.
fresh batch of frog legs. Does anyone want some?
Oh, that's good. That's really good. That's fun. And does that send? I don't know. All right, I'll send it on YouTube. Yeah, for whatever reason, it doesn't always like to send. Hey, Digger. Hey, Xcount, thank you for the raid over on Rumble. You need to save this for your reaction stream in about half a year. You actually made frog legs? That's hilarious. Again, I'm over all that drama, but like that was good. That was a good meme. I like it. And yeah, glitch core country, dark country. Yep. Let's see here. So we got that. Oh yeah. Someone mentioned, I think it was before that. Yeah.
Boy, that's just
Classic Keen. Yeah, again, I'm glad I upped my I do need to like link that to. I'm not sure how many people use the Skydex or whatever, but I should get some of my better reference images over there too. I actually do have some now. Again, I don't even use them, but like other people can, and I sometimes use this one if I need to run it through something specifically. I'm pretty happy with the kind of grittier one here. This can get some good results. That's an actual reference image or whatever. But yeah, so that one's kind of cool. And then I do have that. Where did I park that one though? I need to get better at organizing. But I do have a good GPT prompt. Oh, it's right near the top. Which one is going to be good? Is this? Yeah, that'll do as an example. I'm not sure if this is the right one or whatever, but I just have a plain GPT version that I'm pretty happy with. Hey, X count. VTuber, your avatar is nowhere where people can look. Yeah. I know. There's not a whole lot out there. Hey, Hanjin. You're almost done with your next song video. Cool. All right. Yeah, I'm not sure if you're in my Discord, and I don't check my Discord much anyway at the moment. But you can go ahead and drop it in the stream reactions, which again I'm very behind on. I never really look at, but still it's there. You can DM me too. But yeah, I'd be interested in checking that out. You had to make do with Classic Keen for your pixel art stuff. That looks cool though in pixel form. Yeah. Think you should upload just the song in case people want just the song. I mean, it can't hurt. I don't know. If you want. It's pretty easy to extract too, but not everyone knows how to do that. Doesn't even have a profile pic on Rumble yet. Yeah. Oh, you don't either. But yeah. Oh, you do. It's just not showing up in chat. On my third party chat. But yeah, I set this up a couple days ago and like a week and a half or so ago, and never really did much with it yet. I'm glad I can dual stream now again, and Rumble is going in my rotation once I get everything else back too. So I'll hit all four sites. But yeah, I need to spruce up my my Rumble there. Let me see what it looks like. Yep, it's pretty plain. It's pretty plain. All right, let's get rid of you. Get rid of you. And yep. You. I should also, I haven't done much with my cyber version too. I'm wondering how close I can get prompt, text only prompt on GPT, or if I'm gonna want to run the reference image through it too. But I wanna spruce your GPT version of the cyber keen, since that's what I've been using most anyway. And I should go back and like make a better version of the classic pirate as well. Just so I can go back and forth. But yeah, for now, this turned out pretty dang well. So this is what I've been using. I like kind of the shininess and the red, but I should go, do the other one too. Alrighty. Anyway, do we even do this tonight? It's getting kind of late. We streamed for like 2.5 hours. Yeah. Let's hit this one more thing, because I do think it's interesting to talk about. Alrighty. Ahoy. we're talking about Pragmatica and Hassan. There's some interesting stuff here. I've heard some of this. I've heard his rant, and I do think there's some things people are missing that we can go over. Anyway, let's go ahead and see what we got.
Hey, what's up, guys? Rev here.
Hi, Rev.
So in this video, we're once again talking about the game Pragmata, which is causing a lot of discussion on social media. This discussion has included a lot of crash outs that we'll see in this video as well.
It's so
There's
stupid.
also a lot of people enjoying this game, and the proof is in the numbers. In fact, Pragmata has now sold over 1 million units in the first 2 days of its release alone. And for those who are not familiar, this is a game focusing on a spacefarer named Hugh and his android companion Diana, who are fighting off a AI that is trying to take over their space station as they're trying to return to Earth.
A bad AI. They did not feed the basilisk with the proper nutrients there.
This game has overwhelmingly positive reception, and a lot of people are looking at the dynamic of this game between Hugh and Diana, a sort of father and daughter wholesome relationship, and it's sparking something wholesome in them, a need to protect. Some people even feeling inspired to become parents themselves. Something truly beautiful. But as this quote points out, this has also sparked a lot of anger from projecting miserable people on social media. This game and your reaction to it has become a litmus test of who you are as a person. Because on the one hand, people are seeing this and they think it's very wholesome and fun.
It really is cute.
Those out there who are trying to pervert and demonize this game and anything that has to do with the concept of a happy family. Once again, you are seeing evil, looking at something wholesome and pure, and trying to destroy it. And you know who's really mad about this concept? Hassan Piker. Hassan Piker saw the concept of a happy family.
Yes,
really
it will be interesting to see, because some people are saying it won't have any difference. Some people are saying it'll have a massive difference. Like, yeah, no, it will be interesting to see. Just the pregnancy rate a while from now. Our daughter, comrade.
And he is crashing out. He is projecting so hard, and it seems very personal, as we'll see.
Okay,
but
we'll get into it, but I don't think it's projection. I think a lot of people are missing the point about what exactly is going on here, because it's to quote Rev, it's worse than you know. Things are worse than you know. This and Leaflet's video, yeah.
He's mad. Okay,
we still need to watch that one.
Not only a fun experience, something that...
Dude, I've been listening to a lot of side scrollers, and I caught that on there, and they were fucking losing it. It was amazing. I don't think I've heard them laugh that hard when they had Leaflet on too. So she was there and got to absolutely destroy them with her song. It was wonderful.
Son is allergic to, but also it has that wholesome relationship, and as you can see, the numbers are panning out. Nearly a 95% overwhelmingly positive rating on Steam, and a ton of players are enjoying this right now. And a lot of it has to do with the character Diana. A lot of people are looking at this character and they think she is adorable, and they think the relationship between her and Hugh is something very positive and wholesome. In fact, it is considered by many as a psyop by the Japanese to make people want to have more kids and to grow their families. And, well, on the Japanese side of Twitter, we're seeing just that, right? We're seeing a lot of wholesome reactions. People saying stuff like, asking if you have kids, is this what it's like every day? And some people are saying, yeah, it's like this every day. It's fun. And then people saying it's stimulating a fatherly instinct that never existed before, and it feels like they might want to have kids now. You know, all these wholesome things, and then there's this, you know, artwork like this that is wholesome and funny. You know,
that's good.
Android trying to confirm that they are in fact not a robot, not working out well. But on the Western side of things, things are very toxic, and many such cases. This has been the reaction. I talked about all of these examples in my previous video that I uploaded earlier today. People trying to demonize this game and the character Diana. Not only
We were talking about this in the other one too, but like the predator word gets used way too fucking much, and it's dangerous because that's a word that should not lose meaning, and they're just using it as an insult. You can see like down here, right wing predators, predator right wingers. Yeah. It's just fucking stupid. Can we stop that, please?
making incredibly weird sexual remarks about this character that, by the way, is not sexualized in any way in this game. But they're also demonizing people who are enjoying this game or
I do love the double whammy, because I heard people talking about this too. So she looks like a predator's idea of a child, but then other people were saying that like she looks too adult or something like that. Like you can't have it both ways. Like child predators do not like adults. So why would a more adult looking child, if that's what you think that is, be appealing to them? It's just it's some weird shit.
Wholesome or want to replicate such a wholesome dynamic in real life.
I don't know that one.
Them, calling them predators, among many other things. It is insane levels of projection and
and I think I know what you were talking about, the pop culture crisis girl. Yeah, that was insane. We might have to react to that later too. But and this is kind of similar vein. I feel like it's a breach of ethics at this point to design child characters for an audience of majority male gamers. They made of her that had to be banned on Reddit. What does that even mean? Like that'll happen to any game. Like people will do things. They act like this blows back on the game. Nah. But yeah, it's just it's very weird. But yeah, and I don't know the exact breakdown of predators, but they act like women are never predators and all men are predators. That's not how it works. That's not how it works at all. There are some very creepy women out there, and most men can be trusted around children.
Morbid behavior. And, you have people asking related questions. People are stunned at how Capcom just released the most adorable game in history, hoping for more
most of them are
games. And
they're Reddited.
How are people so mad about this? Well, ask yourself who is mad. It's people on the Western side of Twitter. And you have to keep in mind, these are the same people who were frothing at the mouth over this Japanese anime ad.
We've talked about that on stream before too, and it's so fucking cute. It's a McDonald's ad, and it's so fucking adorable. Meanwhile, everyone was comparing it to the black tranny, who was a Western McDonald's featured in a ad, and it was like, stop killing us, like that's the Western McDonald's marketing, and then we get this absolute adorableness from Japan
for McDonald's featuring a happy family. Like, people were getting actual threats on them over this. People were literally tearing their hair out.
It's so fucking good
over a wholesome family dynamic, because apparently that is so devoid from our media these days. Traditional happy families, happy relationships between parents and children, that it makes these psychopaths, these fatherless psychopaths, crash out on Twitter. And man, I wonder who's really upset about this game Pragmata and all the tropes contained within it. Hassan.
Yep.
Hassan
Let's go.
Has been on a total crash out. He saw Pragmata and the reaction to it, the positive reaction, and he joined the mob that is angry about it. Just listen to his reaction.
In one emotional moment, she gives him a crayon drawing of the two of them together as a little family. Even streamers who say at the start they didn't want kids end up breaking down happy in tears. So what's really interesting about this is all of these unfuckable losers.
I've said it before, but just like Hassan is a boring like all the other shit aside, like terrorist sympathizers, and I've always said that it goes further because some of his actions actually like basically equate to terrorism, like when he was doxing, like soft doxing Asmongold and saying that you should like go to his house or whatever, how easy it would be. But yeah, all that disgusting behavior aside, he's also just so fucking boring and non-entertaining. Like, he's painful to listen to. He's painful to look at. He's so smug too.
What's really interesting about this is
Like,
all of these
yeah, it's just pain.
losers in the gaming sphere always talk about like starting families and stuff. And I don't understand like why this has become a thing that they care about.
I do wonder, he's claiming this is like out of context. Like, I mean, clearly he's doing like, is he saying it's all of them? No, but he's smearing a wide group of people with this. So I don't get how context makes it better. Like, just don't say this bullshit if you don't want this to be what's going around on the internet. But of course you do, because he's fucking baiting, at least in part. Like, again, he will say what he thinks will get him attention. I hate these type of people because they're just not operating in good faith. Like, again, all his other disgusting behavior aside, he cares about himself and his image and will just say whatever the fuck he thinks will get him most clicks and most attention and most media interviews and all that. It's fake.
Like, if you're a gamer, you should care about things that you actually experience. You should care about things that you actually enjoy, right? If you're a fucking lonely gamer who has never been around a woman and will never have sex with a woman, why do you care? Like, why do you care about having
because like everyone still wants that? Like, I'm not even going to try to debate this logically because I mean it's just so obvious, but yeah, I mean, you can still want things you're not currently in a position to have, and that's the only way you're going to actually like move forward and better yourself. So like these two things are not at odds with each other. You can be an unfuckable loser and still want to fuck. Like that's going to be something you want to do.
children or like riding for having children? Like, if they changed,
you shouldn't want things you don't have. You should only want things you already have. Yes, exactly.
hot Cheetos, if they change the recipe of hot Cheetos, if they change the recipe
And also, I hate lazy stereotypes. Like, it doesn't get under my skin or anything like that, but like as a male gamer and all that, I don't give a shit about Cheetos. Like, I don't eat that shit. It's not healthy. I haven't had Cheetos in like brand name Cheetos in years or whatever. I haven't had Doritos or any of that shit. Dr. Pepper. I hate Dr. Pepper. I don't drink soda in general, and Dr. Pepper is not one. Even when I do drink soda, Dr. Pepper is not on the list there either. It's not for me. It's weird. I've never acquired that taste. I don't hate people who do like Dr. Pepper, but yeah, I don't give a shit about any of this.
Freaked out about that. That makes sense, right? Like, that's precisely what your life is about.
Yeah, and again, he's just baiting too. He's just baiting. He thinks he can go on this rant that will get him attention, and he's right. I mean, we're talking about it right here.
But as far as like LARPing about starting families and whatnot, this is something that I never understand. It just doesn't make any sense to me, because it's just not something that you're going to experience ever for your life, for the rest of your life, right?
Dude is
unsubscribing. Fair enough.
Miserable. This is one of the most miserable human beings I have ever encountered in my life. Let's be honest with ourselves here.
Yeah, I know.
Like, this guy is almost 40 years old, and I don't say that like how many people do, like he's pushing 40, like he's ancient, but like you are getting into the later stages of life, and it's clear Hassan has this very worldly view of life. He wants to live for the world. He wants to live for numbers on social media. He wants to live for attention.
Yep,
and he
I
wants
was just
to
saying
live
all
for
that.
luxury and all those things. This is not the guy you look to develop something that is going to be a lasting legacy, like a family, you know, like children, like something that will live beyond you. Hassan lives for himself. So this idea of a happy family, especially
sorry,
father
I've failed.
and child being presented, of course he is going to crash out and have an absolute meltdown over the idea. This is just expected. And it's so funny seeing him go off about all these incels and these losers who are not engaging in intercourse in any sort of a way. This is the guy who famously went to a brothel, presumably to pay for intercourse. Like, this guy, despite his looks, his wealth, his success, still has to pay for women. Like, that is tragically embarrassing. And he's just an overall miserable person. Like, why would he want to have a happy family? He's not even happy with his dog. He shocks his dog.
Again, I know I did it too, because I do find him very annoying, but like this sort of just like ad hominem riddled rant, like we can do better. I know it's fun to dunk on Hassan, but this isn't really adding a whole lot. I was curious,
Can't
like,
even get along with a dog who literally just
like
sits
I
there
want to
for
know
8 hours
his
a day.
take, so that's the other thing. Like, I want to know his take so I can react to it. Considering this is my stream, like I get to shit on Hassan. It's not entertaining to watch other people shit on Hassan necessarily, because there's nothing really to engage with there. And I do want, he doesn't deserve better. I'm not saying he deserves better. I'm just saying this doesn't add much. But no, he doesn't. Fuck
Frustrating for him
Hassan.
to deal with. So, seeing a happy family, of course he doesn't want that. He's all about his career. And there's another reason why he's so upset.
Okay, cool. Because again, I want to know what the argument here for what Hassan's issue is here, because I have some ideas that I haven't heard a whole lot of people talking about, even though they're quite obvious. But let's go ahead and see what Rev has to say.
There's a very clear reason.
Okay, what is it?
It's because of his girlfriend, Valkyrie.
Okay.
Yeah, for those who don't know, this is his girlfriend.
Also, so he has to pay for sex, and also he has a girlfriend. Okay.
A very popular streamer. Now, of course, their relationship is one that is hidden because these two like to continue to convince their audience that they're available. They want their audience to think that they're single, that they have a chance with either Valkyrie or Hassan, which, you know, it's your life, your choices, but I will say this, it's pathetic, okay? I love my wife. Famously,
put 'em in the
okay?
box.
You can see it in the leaflet, put them in the box video, okay? It was even featured there, okay? I will shout from the rooftops that I love my wife, unashamedly. And yet Hassan, he has to find a hideout. We are different, ladies and gentlemen. We are a different breed. But going back to Valkyrie, yeah, there's a reason why this stings extra for Hassan, because Valkyrie has expressed publicly that she has no intention of having children.
Yep.
I've gotten over it. I'm probably never having kids. It is what it is. I'm probably going to play video games for the rest of my life. I'm probably going to be as hot for as long as I can. And I'm probably going to keep making money in the best ways I can, which is like doing commercials and shows. Like, that's probably what's going to happen for the next like 40 years until I die.
What? She thinks she's going to be hot till 75? Bro. Is she baiting too? There's no way.
And
There's no way.
I think people are just going to keep being mad at me about it. It is what it is. I don't know, man.
I'm just too hot. I'm just too hot, and everyone hates me because I'm so hot. That's so bad.
The tragedy of modern feminism, ladies and gentlemen, convincing women like Valkyrie that hustling and grinding and your career is more
That's so
important than
bad.
having a family. Look what happens. Imagine
She's not even hot now. Fair enough.
your girlfriend saying that she never wants to have children. You're just stuck there. That she's married to the career, basically, and also has to basically hide you in the background because, well, the money's more important than being proud of who you're with in terms of a relationship. Absolutely brutal. And then you add in the time factor here. Oh, I mean, this isn't mean. This is just an observation, ladies and gentlemen. There is a time lapse.
Constantly
here.
rage baiting. Yeah, apparently.
There is a
Like,
clock.
like I don't know a lot of the popular streamers, but like literally the only reason I know her is because she keeps coming up in this stupid fucking drama by being retarded too. So I mean, yeah, no, that's true. She's just getting out there by rage baiting.
Running. In fact, this meme has been used many times when referring to Valkyrie, and she does not like it. Not one bit.
Bro, like, you post a selfie, like a girl posts a selfie, if I do, and one of those Insta accounts will post my photo with like a dumbass, like the rabbit of the clock, and be like, Cinna's eggs are gonna dry out before she ever starts a family. Do you consider
Imagine the cringe of going on and talking about how much a meme pisses you off. Peak retard right there.
Consider this success, and then people respond and hate on it, like bot accounts will to bump the interaction.
I mean, what else do you use to describe this situation?
And content is so fucking lazy. I don't know the context here, but whoever the fuck this guy is just like, what? That's so wild, man. Oh man, I fucking hate streamers.
Family, do you consider this success? And then people respond and hate on it, like bot accounts will to bump the interaction.
I mean, what else do you use to describe this situation? It is literally the embodiment of this meme. It's right in front of us, ladies and gentlemen, and of course, bring it back to Asmongold.
I'm not a streamer, I'm a VTuber. Get it right. If this is the alternative, you'll stick with toxic positivity.
Recently has been talking about traditional marriages and traditional families, and that one day he hopes to have.
That is true. That is true. The symbiotic relationship of streamers rage baiting and drama tubers farming the rage bait. Correct. All right. I missed that. Yes. All right. Thank you for your service, you absolute miserable retards.
And even if he feels like he may not be able to do it, but it's something he desires, and I guess,
wait. Okay.
Traditional families, and that one day he hopes to have one, even if he feels like he may not be able to do it, but it's something he desires. And I guess, maybe this is having an extra impression on Hassan recently, who wants to always be the polar opposite. Who knows? But the one thing I do know
Okay, that's a good jumping off point, because this is kind of what I've been wanting to talk about. He didn't say the word, maybe he will, but like a bunch of people were accusing Hassan and others mad at Pragmata about that they are projecting, that they are miserable. Asmund said what? Which part?
that the crash outs and the weird comments about Pragmata have continued.
You're saying this is about Asmund?
People are making insane claims.
Anyway, my point still stands. A bunch of people have accused Hassan and Pragmata haters of being, projecting, of that they didn't have. Okay, all right, I got you. But again, I'm still going to jump off on this because Rev didn't go as much into this, but I've heard a lot of people saying that like the bitter leftists attacking the game are just mad they didn't have a happy childhood, or that they want families and can't have it, so it's projection or whatever. I think that is like potentially a part of it, but completely misses the obvious. And I am surprised I haven't heard more people talking about this, which is just when you look at, I mean, we've seen the studies. The left is way more insular when it comes to opinions. Like they have a specific doctrine. The right is a bit more fractured, a bit more diverse, ironically, in opinion. So the left has a prescribed group, like I said, doctrine that they have to follow. So all these things, it's a cluster, and so all these things go together. So if you're a leftist, you are largely an antinatalist. You have to hate the very idea of children. You hate Western society. You hate white people. You hate Asians as being white adjacent. All that, it all goes together. Yeah, the leftist hive mind, exactly. It all goes together. So I'm really surprised I haven't heard more people talking about this, because again, like all that is known. Everything I said is nothing new, but I haven't seen people really applying it to this. Like Hassan is a leftist because of the narrow grouping of all these opinions. It's the only opinion he can have. He can't take the wholesome side. He can't like Pragmata. I mean, he can like the game like he's claiming he does or whatever, but he can't like that messaging because it's not leftist messaging. Like it really is that simple. It's the hatred of civilization in the West and success at large, and healthy, balanced nuclear family, all that sort of stuff. It all links together, and he literally like he is going down, speaking of narrow roads, like it's his only choice, like that he has to take that position because it all goes together. the worst thing you can do to these people is find a wife, have some kids, and live your best life. Yes, while also defending the things you love. Because again, we've talked about that before. Like you can't just live your best life because people will try to destroy your best life because they literally hate you for having your best life. So you also have to realize the value of that best life and that it's worth protecting. So it's a little more simple than just have wife, have kids, live your best life, because they're still going to come after you for it. And if part of your best life is saying some edgy shit or something like that on the internet, they will try to destroy your life any way they can. They will come after your employment. They will come after you in legal ways, whatever. Depending on like if your voice is out there, they will actually try to kill you too. Used to be a dude, bro. Yeah, I know. Complete audience capture. It's why he crashes out sometimes, because he actually hates the left and wokeism. I don't know. Again, I think he baits. Like when he says he hates the left, like maybe there's some truth there, but I think largely he's just creating more controversy. But yeah, so anyway, to this, I think it's wild more people haven't been saying this, because I don't think it's a massive deduction. I'm not patting myself on the head for being a genius or anything like that, but I was just surprised how many people just go for the easy ad hominem of it being like a projection, or that they had miserable childhoods or something like that, which again, there might be some truth there as well, but it really is as simple as that they're locked into it because they're leftists. They have such narrow ideology and purity spiraling that it really is as simple as that is the only position they can take. They have to take the antinatalist position. And again, I haven't heard many people pointing that out. Like that has to be Hassan's take, because again, leftist cluster ideology, he has the other, he is a leftist, or pretends to be, or whatever, and he has the other cluster points. He needs to take that position.
Like this, saying, I don't like the way you guys talk about children like they aren't toys. Referring to someone seeing this game and its wholesomeness and basically saying, I want to start a family myself. Well, there's a proposed note, because we're not talking about anything real. This is a video game. Okay,
hey, Iron Sir.
So this is literally not a human. This is a game, and people are seeing a dynamic in a fictional setting and saying, wow, wouldn't that be very fulfilling in real life?
Yes.
So when they're talking about Diana, they're talking about Diana the character, not a human being. So the fact that you don't know the difference is very odd. Then you have people again projecting. All that's happening here is a fully clothed Diana is dancing. And this projecting weirdo says, this character design creeps me out. Why does she look like a doll? Why is this blonde child with a blowout running around barefoot? I have not yet played the game. Is this expanded on in the plot? Or is it just to be eye candy for creeps?
Again, this I will say, some level of projection. Like it's wild how they can see a child and be like, oh, this is eye candy for creeps. It's like, what? As for why she looks that way, again, she's an android, so she's not a literal child. She is a android version of a child, and so there's going to be some sort of a creative differences there. Like, I think she is supposed to look somewhat doll-like. Again, she's a fucking robot. I don't get the issue here. Projection is crazy. Yeah, probably.
Again, very weird projection right here.
Yes.
It seems like you're making some very weird observations about something that is completely wholesome, and also, like, I'm not even gonna say it, but
she's
like,
in the biggest, puffiest jacket ever. Yeah.
These observations and jumping to some sort of thought.
I know,
in
like
your
that's.
mind, I think again.
It's literally just a cute kid. What are we talking about here? Again, an android version of a kid in a video game, a fictional digital version of a fictional character that is an android and not a child anyway. Holy shit.
Projecting. You're just telling on yourself at this point. Then we have essays like this talking about childless men and how they do not have paternal instincts the way childless women have maternal instincts. You know what? I'm not even going to humor.
I will. It's fucking bullshit. It's fucking bullshit. And they're different, of course. Paternal instincts are different than maternal instincts. That's true, but both freaking exist. And I'm not sure if this is the one or another. Men are not nurturers. Men don't gush over cute kids in public. Yeah, because freaks like you said we can't. Like that is one of the big issues. Like they're trying to have it both ways. The people calling men predators are the ones who are stopping men from looking at children in public. Like so many men are just absolutely terrified with good reason because there's Karens like this bitch who have made it like the norm that men are suspected of being predators. Men don't express feelings for kids. You literally can't. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, cute kid. Oh, call the police. Call the police. This man thought a kid is cute. When they do, it's predatory. Yes. You wanted to ask whether it's true for trans women? Yeah, of course. No, of course. Probably woke shit. But yeah, so as for like paternal versus maternal instincts, I think a big part of it is, of course, women also protect children and will die for their children or whatever. But like men, that's ramped up massively. Like, so again, men want to protect children. Women want to nurture children. There is a difference there. But yeah, like, it is deep-seated in men to want to protect the innocent and the vulnerable, and who is more innocent or vulnerable than children. So the idea that men don't have paternal instincts or, again, not necessarily nurturing per se, but like protecting is absolutely insane. Like you can look at it throughout history. It's like it's built into the human DNA and then the male DNA to want to protect children. So this idea that like, oh, they don't have paternal instincts or nurturers or whatever, it's like, no, that's not how this works.
Essay here, because if you scroll down, their argument is completely made up. It gets hit with a note saying research shows childless men experience broodiness and desire for fatherhood nearly as often as childless women, 59% versus 63%, and men, including non-parents, exhibit innate caregiving and protective responses to infants. Like, this had to be said, but people on Twitter are trying to politicize, even use it to back up their desires to be misandrous.
There is a mama bear stereotype in protecting her cubs. The reverse, therefore, is same for man. They just bottle it and don't show it easily. And again, like, I think society has cut off a lot of that. Like back in the day, if you, like, I think nowadays a lot of people want to stick to their own. So even if they see something wrong happening in public, they won't necessarily say something. I think that has been beaten out of a lot of people. Back in the day, like, if someone was mistreating a child or something like that, like, men would step in and be a little harsh on that person. Like, it wasn't tolerated, and men were allowed to show that side of themselves, and did. Like, and again, similar to the like, a armed society is a polite society. A society ready to defend against bad behavior is going to be a polite society as well. Women with daddy issues don't understand how a good father or a good man is actually supposed to feel. Yeah, that is also a point there too. Like I was saying, it's not just that they had bad childhoods or whatever, but like, it does play a part, I think, similar to how I like to say that, like, communists are like the biggest capitalists, like, and that's why, like, and the biggest toxic capitalists, the most greedy and stuff, which is why they think you need communism, because they think everyone is like them. Like, so yeah, women with daddy issues just can't understand that, or you know, anyone with those experiences are just not in the mind frame to even comprehend what a good man is. Similar to how, like, communists can't understand that capitalism can work if these fuckers get out of the way. But yeah, so yeah, it's just it is a mind frame thing. They literally can't understand good men.
Pathetic. Absolutely pathetic. You know, all these are responding from tweets like this that are just expressing their appreciation for this wholesome dynamic, and that it makes them think, you know, wow, wouldn't this be such a great thing to have in life?
How dare you?
Like I said, when evil encounters something good and wholesome, they're repelled. They have to destroy it. But anyways, that's going to do it for this video. If you guys enjoyed, as always, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, put on your notifications.
Like, comment,
Gonna be
subscribe.
streaming pretty much every day. I've fallen in love with streaming on YouTube, ladies and gentlemen. I must admit it. So if you want to make sure you get a chance to show up, make sure you turn on those notifications and keep an eye out. And I would love to see you guys there and see you in the next video as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.
Alrighty, thanks for watching. Like he said, like, comment, subscribe. Like, comment, subscribe on my stuff. Thank you for watching. Peace. Let's go over here. But yeah, I don't know. Interesting stuff. And I do think it's insane how much of it comes down to just like programming. They're in, like I said, they're locked in, and just going off of societal expectations, and society itself has been warped. It's easy to love it when you already have a fan base of thousands. Love what? Howdy Depthswalker. How's it going? Welcome. Oh, love streaming. Let's see. Alrighty. But yeah, I'm pretty tired here and was gonna be wrapping up anyway. Let me see who's online. See if we can send someone over some way. Oh, I see. Gotcha. In response to that. Sorry, I don't want to get too distracted here. All right. Anyways, you need sleep. Have a good stream. All right. Thank you, Blastbox, for hanging out. 3 a.m. All right. Take care. Before you guys head out, I think I'm ready to announce the side scrollers date, since it is coming right up. I expect they'll announce it in a couple days too. Like they hang out right till the very end. But yeah, so I will go ahead and do that. That is this coming Wednesday, the 29th. So that's when I'm going to be on side scrollers, is this Wednesday. That should be interesting. I hope I am in the swing of things, and a little bit more in the zone, as it were. But yeah, so that's coming right up. That's this Wednesday, the 29th. Yeah. Nice. Yeah, no, that should be interesting. I wonder who I will end up being with. We'll have to just wait and see. Cool, you'll be watching. Nice. I wonder, yeah, there's all kinds of fun stuff that's been going on there too. They're doing the video game tournament of a best franchise or anything like that, and it's been pretty funny so far. We'll see what ends up there. But yeah, anyway, I was gonna see who is online here, if anyone. I'm not seeing anyone. That's kind of annoying. Okay, oh well. Actually click on subscriptions. Oh yeah, I can click on subscriptions and see who's live. It still looks like no. Huh. Okay. I'm not seeing any live stuff. Unfortunate. Excited for you. Thank you. Hey, Governor, how's it going? But yeah, anyway, I don't see anyone online. I'm going to go ahead and end here. Let's see. So we've got Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. I think I'm gonna try. Can't wait to see you on Side Scroll's stream. I hope I can. I hope I can pull it off. It is out of my comfort zone. But again, we Yap. They have good hosts. They'll fill any dead air too. There'll be another guest on as well. But yeah, I hope I can do everyone and myself justice. We will see. Again, it's wild that I even get the opportunity. But yeah, so for streaming schedule, I think just to try to get back in the flow, thank you again, everyone, for coming and hanging out. I'm sorry I have been absent. I'm glad to be back. Thank you. I'll do fine. I hope so. Yes, I think so as well. But like I said, it's an experience. But yeah, so thank you for hanging out, everyone. Thank you for tolerating my weirdness. I'm glad I can be back. And speaking of being back, especially to just get back into the flow of everything, I do hope to be streaming Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. So we'll be back. We'll be back tomorrow, and Tuesday and Wednesday. Yes, a little bit. I do want to get Can Raid Leaflet. I am unfortunately not on any. Be prepared to tangent. Nice. I am unfortunately not on any of those channels. I mean, I guess I could drop like a Kick link or anything like that, but until I get my computer back, I'm not signed in on or even streaming on Kick or Twitch, so I can't really raid Leaf over there. Where everyone contributes 30 seconds. Yes, I want in on that. I don't know if I will. Yeah, I don't know. I spoke up a little bit about it, but oh, I see. All right, gotcha. I mean, I did raid Leaflet before. It was pretty funny. Only just woke up. Yeah. But no, it was wild when I raided Leaflet and she actually knew who I was and started talking to me and stuff. That was pretty surreal. It's in her 1 hour react video. Yeah, I heard about it and saw some of it. We'll see if there's a room for me. I did say I was interested, but haven't really, yeah. We'll see how it goes. I don't know. I don't know if they will make use of me. We'll see. Something going on in the background. Don't worry. There's some. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah. Yep. All right. But yeah. Anyway, that will do it. You guys can go find your own way over to whoever. Now I am curious. Let me just see if I pull up Leaflet, what she is doing right now. I guess I could drop a leaf. No, you guys can find your way over if you want to. Yep. Yes. Oh, she's on break right now. Of course. Oh, she's playing Windrose. Hell yeah. Oh, speaking of, we're doing Windrose if and when I get my computer back. Heck yeah. I mean, it seems the natural choice, doesn't it? It was actually what I was going to play the day after 2 days after my computer died or something like that. We were going to do a collab and do some Windrose. And we will do Windrose when we get back up and running. I think I'm not a huge fan of the survival elements, but again, pirate game. We got to do it for pirate game memes, for sure. For sure. Alrighty, enough yapping. I am gonna be taking off here. Again, thank you everyone for watching. And we will go ahead and, like I said, be back tomorrow, the day after, and the day after. Probably. We'll see. I might be tired from side scrollers, but definitely Monday and, well, hopefully definitely Monday and Tuesday. All right. Thank you for watching. Have a good one. Peace. Oh, the intro song is muted this time because it's the same one. All right. Yeah. Have fun. I don't know where you guys are going, but yeah, go say hi to Leaf or whatever. I don't know. Peace.